And a pleasant good evening live from Cameron Stadium, site of another showdown for your Macarthur Highlanders. It's a non-district game. Yes, it's the fourth because Guyman in our district is not making 8. So we've got to deal with the 7, and this is the opportunity to show our last kind of fine tune-up with Panka City. A 6A school, Tony, coming into the house. We didn't have to take the long ride this time. They're coming to us this time.
6A, 5A, 4A, 3A, it doesn't matter. Just go out there and play football like we know how.
All right, so the Macarthur Highlanders got some great matchups. You got Midwest City, Dell City, Carl Albert's going to be at Stillwater, and Elgin and Newcastle. Our countdown to kickoff from Kim Thomas Realty will continue. She can assist you with all your real estate needs, whether you're shopping or listening at home. Maybe you're looking for an office space. Call her today, 580-353-5252. Your countdown to kickoff with Kim Thomas Realty continues next, right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Once again, for our coach's review as we have our countdown to kickoff. And Coach, you got to be pleased with your efforts after that 0 week. You say, we were getting beat on all phases, and then all of a sudden these last 2 weeks, you're really starting to put it together. And this is probably at the right time before we really get into district.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how we've progressed. Still got a ways to go, but we've had 2 good games against our city teams. I feel like our defense has played well. I feel like special teams have really improved, and offense has continued to move the ball and put points on the board. So really happy with where we're at right now.
Well, you're very unique with 4 non-district games because we had to plug in a hole for our district of Guyman not being able to be there again for its second year as far as competition. What would you really like to see if there's any improvement that you really kind of want to fine-tune before we get into district in this Panka City game? What would you like to see?
Well, I think that, just continuing to improve in all phases, but probably more than anything, we've had 3 games where it's easy to get up for. We've had 3 rivalry type games, and we don't have much of a rivalry with Ponca. This is only our second meeting, so I want to see if our kids can rise to the occasion when they don't have that extra motivation.
Okay, break down X's and O's of kind of what they look like and what we have to do for a win.
They're a little unique. They do a lot of different things offensively, different formations and shifts. Maybe not as much as Lawton High, but do some different stuff there. Defensively, they run the 3-3 stack, which always kind of, it's kind of a weird defense that you can't use your normal rules on the offensive line. You kind of have to make some adjustments and do some different things, and that's what we've been working on this week. So they're not a bad team. They've had 2 big wins, and it's going to be a challenge.
How physical will it be, considering that they're a 6A school, a little bit bigger in not only a population of kids on the sidelines, but in the trenches?
Yeah, I think anytime you play a 6A team, which we tend to, we've done a lot. We played Enid a few years ago, and that was always a really tough game for us. And Ponca was kind of the same way last year when we went up there. And you're right, more depth on the offensive and defensive lines, and they tend to have, some good physical linemen. So it's another really good game for us.
How are we health-wise now? It's kind of evaluate this before we start getting into it.
I think we're about as good as we can be at this point. Gunnar Tate went out against Elgin, did not play at all against Eisenhower, and played very sparingly against Lawton High, but he seems to be back. He's released and says he's 100%, so we'll get to see more of him.
And I think I know the answer to this because social media, but who has the rights of carrying out the hammer?
Yeah, Eagles Masid again. He's just a sophomore.
He may not give it up.
I'm telling you, he's a sophomore. We could tell last year as a freshman. He's a big-time hitter, just a very, very physical, hard-nosed kid, and he's done a great job.
Well, he's a ball hawk too, because for some reason when we're up there and we're saying who's in on it, he's the first one mentioned. So where did he come from? He's like all over the field.
Yeah, he's been our leading tackler the last 2 weeks. Actually, this past week he shared that. Him and Tristan Kibble both had 9 tackles. So, but yeah, he's a good kid and hard-nosed kid, and that's the kind of guy you want at linebacker.
It's what we want, and that's what we hopefully see a little bit more of. Is he going to have the third time of taking out the hammer after this night's performance? We'll find out. Panka City comes to town on a long bus ride. We're glad we're here at Cameron Stadium as our countdown to kickoff continues right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Drive home the win now at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings from our inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs. See us today and be a champion with a winning deal for you. Or shop us online at BillingsleyHyundai.com.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Bar S Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today. And welcome back to Cameron Stadium, site of this last non-district game. We kind of mentioned that at the outset of this, that this is kind of the last fine tune-up for your Macarthur Highlanders against a 6A school. Others are on their bye week, and we'll talk about some teams that are on bye week like Altus, Lawton High, Eisenhower. They already played their 0-week games, and then they are ready to start district next week. We are going to have our bye week for the first time next week. So we're a little bit off on that schedule, but we've got our fourth and final non-district game against a 6A opponent with the Panka City Wildcats that comes into town. Let's give you your schedule sponsor. It's brought to you by the Orchard Group Morgan Stanley. The key to financial success is taking care of your family tree. For more information, please visit their team website or give them a call at 580-354-7475. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney LLC, member SIPC. So like I was talking about on the schedule, you can actually see it in front of you with Elgin, Eisenhower, Lawton High. You got the city rivals. You got a rivalry that started in the last couple of years with Elgin. Now you have Panka City. Then there's a week off, and we'll close out the month of September. Hello, October. Get ready for the gauntlet of district play with Classen, SAS, the first Macarthur home game at Macarthur, by the way. Then on the road to Duncan, Midwest City back home, Newcastle. That southeast game is going to be another Macarthur game, and then we'll travel on the road to Bishop McGinnis. So that's kind of your rundown for Morgan Stanley and your rundown of the 2025 schedule. We're also going to give you our keys to the game right now, and yes, Tony, I always start with you and your keys. It's kind of a familiar thing each and every week of what you're wanting to see out of this team. Yeah, you can limit what you do, but what are you really wanting to see the keys to get a win against a 6A opponent that's coming into town like this?
Well, one, we got to clean up the penalties. We can't let these penalties affect us. I think we've had certain drives that pretty much stopped us from scoring because we stopped ourselves with these penalties we had. And also, we just need to keep doing it simple, what they've been doing. Defensively, just playing sound defense, tackle, know your assignment, and offense. Just move the ball like you've been doing.
I don't know really if I put this in the category for myself as a key to the game, but I think like last week, start out fast. I think that worked against Lawton High. You start out fast. If you got some of these bigger guys, you kind of tire them out. It's going to get a little bit warm out there. It was warmer this week and last week than the first couple of weeks where we had some cold fronts. We'll eventually get into fall, and it won't be maybe Thanksgiving by the time we get to football weather around here, but you never know. I'm hoping it gets cooler a little bit faster, but nonetheless, countdown to kickoff will continue with Kim Thomas Realty. She's your residential and commercial real estate specialist with RE/MAX Professional Realtors, making her your one-stop shop for all your clients. She can assist you with all your real estate needs, whether you're shopping or listing a home or maybe looking for an office space. You can give her a call today at 580-353-5252. We'll still have our starting lineups. The coin toss and the kickoff is about 20 minutes away. You got time to fill up the stands here at Cameron Stadium. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth. helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
And hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
Back here at Cameron Stadium, and countdown to kickoff continues here with Kim Thomas Realty, and she can take care of you whether it be residential or commercial. Give her a call today, 580-353-5252. Hey, I want you to know that you can download our free app. That's probably the quickest and fastest way that you can connect to us. Apple and Android devices, also on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. You can certainly just search the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's free to download, free to watch. Now, we're going to keep an eye on not only this game, Tony. We've got some other games of interest on the network that I'm kind of keeping one eye and one ear next to. It's going to be Elgin and Newcastle. Elgin, coming off their bye week, is traveling up to Newcastle. Elgin beat Newcastle last year, but Elgin went on to win the state championship in Class 4A. Newcastle went on to the semifinals in Class 5A, so that's a big clash of a big game. And I know Newcastle is excited because they're coming off of their first win over Blanchard in like the last 5 seasons.
Blanchard.
So, yeah.
Wow.
So, happened to do that. Another one is Carl Albert is hosting Stillwater. That is going to be an interesting 6A, 5A pitted match between those two. And then the inner-city rivals up in Middell with Midwest City and Dell City. And that's all on the network. So you can bounce around on the app. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook as well. Let's give you your starting lineups. It's brought to you by Krista Miller CPA. Krista Miller CPA, certified public accountant in Lawton for personal, business, accounting, and tax preparations. Give her a call at 580-581-0970 over on 1104 Southwest B Avenue. Call 580-581-0970. They're just right off of Gore Boulevard. They're not hard to find. Let's give you your starting lineups. First off, we'll start off with the defense. Starting on the defense, whether we go first, it's going to be Sean Hughes. He's a linebacker that travels from coast to coast. Aiden Penna will also fill up the middle. Princeton Salazar, the freshman that's really making an impressive start. Braxton Murray also is going to be on both sides. Gunnar Tate we'll see coming back from a little bit of an Eagles misseat. Eagles is going to carry out the hammer for the second week, rushing, and then Quentin Mask, and then also Garrett Justice Justice on the back end. With your safeties is Darian Mosley on corner and safety, and then AA with Adam Austin. And that is the look for the MacArthur Highlanders defense. Now let's flip over on the offensive side of the ball, and we'll start off with quarterback Avon Lachlan, a 3-year starter. He is coming in to throw it around, hand off the rock. Josh Rushing, of course, number 2, or J2 as we call him, followed up by AA with Adam Austin. And then we've got Connor Claiborne. Waterbug. And Brady Fernandez will also get a little bit of fullback look as well. And then Braden McDonald will also see on the edge wide receiver. On the interior line, we got Damian Mowat. He's wearing number 72. 76 is Gage Jones. And then we followed up by Jordan Crane. He's on the other side of things with the guards and tackles. Walter Rhodes wearing number 64. And then finally coming up at the end on the left end of the left tackle is Milo Wyatt. And that is your starting lineups for your MacArthur Highlanders, brought to you by Crystal Miller CPA. Call 580-581-0970. We've got 13 minutes left before we kick this one off. We'll take a timeout. Be back right after this. You're watching Big Mac Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way and making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere. Offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
Firehouse Subs is stacked to satisfy. Every sub's piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and bold flavor in every bite. All served on a freshly toasted roll. Big portions, no shortcuts. Just crave-worthy subs made to truly satisfy. And at Firehouse Subs, every bite makes an impact. A portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. Download the Firehouse Subs app and get up to $10 off your first order. Skip the line, stack the flavor, and support your local heroes. Only at Firehouse Subs. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid for 1 week after account registration. Additional terms apply.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
The Lawton Athletic Foundation would like to thank the following sponsors that helped us raise $60,000 for Lawton Public Schools and their athletic programs.
All right, coin toss. Macarthur Highlanders in their all dark black with gold numbers and gold pants. Panka City and the Wildcats are going to be all white with just kind of a dark pants with kind of dark numbers. And for us old guys like Tony Anders in the broadcast booth with myself, we need all the help we can get. Coin toss is brought to you by Hoppensack, proudly locally owned and operated since 1994. They have been proud to serve our local communities. Drop by anytime. They'd love to see you at number 2 Southwest 45th Street, right across from Macarthur High School, and your MAC headquarters is your coin toss from Hoppensack. And, of course, our countdown to kickoff continues with Kim Thomas Realty. The last 2 times, Coach decided to take the ball when winning the coin toss. We'll see. I know that Ponca City, the visiting team, will have the opportunity to call it in the air. Got Gunnar Tate representing the captains.
Maybe
Macarthur Highlanders.
Yeah, maybe we'll defer this time.
We'll see. They're going to. Macarthur's going to shift over on the west end of Cameron Stadium on the right of your screen. Going to be traveling left, and they will receive.
Okay.
So the Macarthur Highlanders, whether they won the coin toss, it didn't say who won it, but we are going to receive. We're going to 8 minutes before we have the teams run out of the tunnel and get ready for this. Hey, great night for high school football across the state of Oklahoma. Of course, we don't mind you flipping around on the network because of our 13 schools that we have that you can follow, but 4 of them are on bye weeks. We will not see Altus. We will not see Lawton High or Eisenhower. They're all on bye weeks, but the rest of them all in action, including Elgin coming off of their bye week against Newcastle, and then you'll also have Del City and Midwest City, and a big one with Carl Albert and Stillwater. We'll be back at Cameron Stadium. Of course, we've got the kickoff coming up in about 7 minutes. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Through life's trials, Liberty National Bank has been with you all the way, listening, embracing your goals, working together with you to build the business you want or the life you want. We've supported our neighbors and local businesses for over a century, always putting people first. For you, we are in the banking business. For you, we're here. Liberty National Bank. With you all the way.
This month at Merritt Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the savings are massive. Like this 25 Ram 1500 with up to $15,632 in savings, or this 25 Ram 3500 for up to $7,000 off. This month only, so don't miss out. Power on with Merritt. This month at Merritt Chevrolet GMC Duncan, save big. Drive away with this beautiful 25 Traverse with up to $1,000 in savings, or save even bigger on this 25 Silverado with up to $8,500 off. This month only. Power on with Merritt.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind: providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Boom Paws Burgers in Elgin, featuring grilled salads, wraps, and 21 different burgers exploding with flavor. Home of the Butch Husky and Boom Paw Burger, U.S. Highway 277 in Elgin. kind of hurry up and wait. It's kind of one of those things that, you kind of, as a player, you get really antsy at this point.
I hate it.
I mean, it's just, and I know a lot of coaches say, man, they hate this time where it's the slow time. You got 3.5 minutes, countdown to kickoff from Kim Thomas Realty. Continue to see the coaches kind of gathering up for the last minute, and coaches waiting for them to come out as well. She's your residential and commercial real estate specialist with RE/MAX Professionals, making your one-stop shop for all of her clients. She can assist you with your real estate needs, whether you're shopping or listing a home or maybe looking for an office space. To lease, give her a call today, 353-5252. So, Coach Manning, you can kind of see kind of relaxed.
Yep.
We've got something that we're going to play at halftime that Justin Smart made. It's really nice. It was kind of coach mic'd up at practice, and there's some funny moments in there, and so get ready for that. We're going to tease that out as Panka City and the Wildcats are coming out of their locker room. Good attendance from a 6A school with their blue pants, and guess who's coming out with the Mac attack? The Siren, and Eagles is going to lead for the second week in a row with the hammer because he really kind of led that way physically. A lot of American flags coming across. And they'll kind of meet in the end zone, and we have 2 minutes. Here's the other thing is they kind of storm out, and then they're ready, and the clock isn't really official. And sometimes the officials will wait till it hits 0. Other times they're ready to go, and you kind of see the Macarthur Highlanders there in the end zone gearing up for high school football in the great state of Oklahoma. Welcome to Friday night under the Friday night lights of Cameron Stadium, and your Kim Thomas countdown to kickoff finishes up with about 1 minute, 50 seconds, but I think they'll probably stop the clock and reset to put 12 because I think the officials are ready, the players are ready, and we'll get ready to go.
Let's get ready.
So we're going to go with our first quarter sponsor is going to be brought to you by the Lawton Firefighters Association, proudly supporting the community they serve every day. Lawton Firefighters Association, proud of athletic supporters for our high school area sports.
Hey, how about it be nice if we return it for a touchdown on this?
We've done that before.
Yeah, let's do that. I have a feeling he might be able to do that.
So I know that the last-minute instructions, even though there's like 1 minute on that clock, and each white cap is different, whether or not they wait, and then it's just to sit down and wait for the whole thing and kind of back out and get ready to play.
So what was the deal with the flags with the 56 on it?
I'm going to have to ask that question. I didn't say anything because I didn't know. Right. So I didn't know. I didn't want to say anything. So, yeah, it's whether that's a tribute to the young man that passed away, that's what it is. Ashley, our producer, saying. His picture is also in, what was his name? Austin Walker.
Oh. Okay.
So we have that, and that's a tribute to him.
Okay.
And part of that class, I guess he would have been a senior this year.
Wow.
And I think there's like 20-some-odd seniors. So not only is he in the picture of all the seniors, they've also got the flags to represent him as well. So
that's awesome.
We'll put 12 on the board, and we'll get ready for high school football in the great state of Oklahoma. Ball teed up at the 40-yard line. Ponca City kicking off from the east end of Cameron Stadium to the west, and this is going to be end over end. Kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. It's tapped off and put in the end zone for a touchback. Well, you didn't get your wish, Tony.
No, I didn't.
Because
all right.
Quentin Mask was able to touch it, but it went into the end zone for a safe touchback where we'll start at the 20-yard line. So last-minute instructions after the kickoff, and the Macarthur Highlanders, who we've seen the last couple of weeks, will start off with the ball, and will start offensively. Band is already gearing up and ready to go.
Is there a cameraman over here dancing? Oh.
I want to thank Caleb Sherem, our videographer, and Ashley, our producer, getting ready for the first start with Avon Lachlan with a hand clap. Back to work, back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket, on the move, on the roll, and is going to connect. Oh, and what a drop. Man. Like to see that on instant replay as Quentin Mask. Quentin is kind of uncharacteristic with, he's had kickoff returns, one tap.
Yeah.
He had his man beat. This was 6 right out of the gate. A nice throw, put it right on the money, and he knew he was upset with it.
Yeah.
Just dropped it in your First Baptist East instant replay, and we'll get started off on a 2nd and 10. Empty backfield, looking to throw, no.
Uh-oh.
Quarterback keep.
Good run.
We'll get up to about the 26-yard line, so a good carry after the long throw on the first down, going to bring up about a 3rd down and 3. And they're going to go quickly after it's set.
Who's this, Waterbug?
Right up, and he'll carry the defender right at the sticks. We'll see where they mark it. It looks like enough for a first down. Will they call for a measurement, or are they going to say it's?
Nope.
It is
first down.
First down for the Highlanders. So first drive is extended after Claiborne gets the first down. Avon Lachlan in the shotgun formation. Fake to Claiborne, back to work, back to pass. Trying to go to J2 and split the seams between him and Double A, and that's going to fall incomplete. So this was kind of on QB this time. First time we'll give it on Quentin Mask with a drop, but this time not so connecting up. But they feel confident, Tony, that they're going to be able to throw the ball on Panka City. They're loading the box, too, to stop the run, and there it is. That's why you load the box as Mr. Claiborne got the exchange and got sacked for about a 2-yard loss. So about a 3rd down and about 12.
We've got to do a better job up front blocking. You're going to have those.
Well, and they're daring you to throw because they have definitely loaded the box again. Seen something that they're going to go on right. Got a motion.
Oh, I like that.
Fake. Then it gets to the motion, but that's going to be down, and that's going to be a stalled-out drive after they snuff that out, and it's a punting situation after picking up a 1 first down in the series, Tony.
Yeah.
And then just kind of, you miss the throw, you get sacked, and then or you get tackled in the backfield, and it's now a punting situation. Tate will finally release that off the 20, goes high, and is going to be fielded at the 40 and then taken down immediately.
Great job.
Did not call for the fair catch and gets the tackle right there at the 39. Still laid out. He is still kind of slow to get up. Because I'll tell you what, when you don't call for the fair catch, you're going to get it right in the ribs, and that's what he found.
That's what Mr. McDonald did. He got to put a good popping on him.
So now Panka City and the Wildcats will get their first possession of the ball game. Kind of see under Johnston Burke, a junior. Oh, and they'll ruddle. I remember this from last year. It's they come right out of the huddle, right to the line. We got a false start on the offense. So I know that they were planning to go quick and fast, and they go quickly to the line, but they hesitated for a second, and there it goes. Your tight end releases early, and that's going to be a -5.
Good job, defensive line, staying focused, not jumping offside.
So it's going to be a first down at 15. Still the first possession for the Panka City Wildcats. Ball placed right outside the 34-yard line.
Yeah, Mac's coming out with their odd front like they have been, and I tell you what, they've got athletes to do that.
They'll bunch up right there, keep everything in front of you, and then off tackle going to the top side, and maybe a couple of yards right there, handoff over to Cortez Roland Barton. So he brings up a 2nd down and long.
Gunner Tate on that tackle.
Gunner kind of coming back from being out after a week and a half. Kind of came in sparingly last week against the Lawton High game. We saw him already doing his punting duties here on the first possession for the Highlanders. They quickly, out of the huddle, come to the line. Now they'll shift over. Heavy right package. Guess what? It's coming right?
Yeah,
no, quarterback right up the middle.
Good job.
So it's a good formation to kind of tease you, but we stayed at home, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 6.
Quentin Mask on a tackle.
And you get your secondary coming and making tackles. That's not ideal, but you still kept them 3rd and a little bit long.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, those 3 guys up front's got to be able to penetrate in there so these linebackers can make the plays.
It's going to roll out, looking, throwing, connecting right at the sticks. He's going to be right past the sticks by about a half a yard, and we're going to move the chains, getting close to midfield. Little connection over to Barton as Ponca City picks it up by Johnston Burke, quarterback, kind of dialing some stuff up. They've got 2 good wins on their season. They're excited. Kind of want to continue this on the road. A long bus ride if you've ever been to Ponca City. You got to go way past Stillwater on I-35, then take the exit instead of going to Enid. And that's a direct snap.
Like
and they're going to go to Wildcat look. Yeah. You're right, going over to DeRogers.
Tackle made by Sean Hughes.
But 2nd down and 5, so that's a pickup of 5. You'll do that all day.
Yeah.
Only thrown the ball one time. Going to ground and pound on the ground. And the clock rolls at 8:30 here in the first. One Firefighters first quarter sponsor.
They were coming out with all blitz right here. Yep.
Yeah, and that was kind of a turnaround twist.
Yep.
Gets up to about the 39.
That's the thing about, you got to be careful doing that too on those blitzes, because if you're not in the right gap, yeah, it could come back and hurt you.
Nothing fancy.
No.
And, this formation is kind of different because you got to get used to it because they come bunched up, and that's kind of what the Philadelphia Eagles do with a tush push practically. And that's going to be a 1st and 10, move the chains.
Mr. Mayberry's coming in. And they're going to go with a little bit more speed at that end. Oh.
And then they'll just take it up on that top side. And I'll tell you what, they're kind of doing what they want against this defense.
Yeah,
so
they are.
Let's see if Macarthur can stiffen up, because Panka City on their first possession just taking it across midfield and down into Highlander territory outside the 31-yard line.
Quick mask on another tackle.
Trips here on the low end of your screen in the shotgun formation. Fake handoff, quarterback keep, and I'll tell you what, he faked out the defense too, got out the 21 and a late flag that comes up.
2 flags. Sean Hughes on the tackle on that last play. Yeah, I think Macarthur might have to come out with something a little different if they continue to do this. Maybe go with that even front. Oh, face mask.
Against who?
Against us.
Oh, my.
Yeah. We got to be careful.
And you're going to give him extra, just extra.
Yeah.
Just to put it right outside the 11-yard line. So the Highlanders, who looked kind of flat out of that first drive, Ponca City really taking it. An opportunity on their first drive, taking some clock and taking some momentum. Late handoff, flare to the far side, got a wide open man. He'll cross, he'll score, touchdown, Ponca City. So just like that, the Wildcats score forced and put 6 on the board to shock this Highlander crowd.
All right. This is where you find out who you are as a team. You got to be able to recover from this. Go out there on offense, do your job, and score.
So PAT is good, just like that. 7-0 lead, Ponca City. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Well, under the words of Mike Tyson, everybody's got a plan until you get hit in the mouth.
Yeah.
And so Macarthur got hit in the mouth, and 7-0 just like that. And Ponca City wasted no time on the ground.
Nope.
Nothing fancy.
Nope.
Get the score. The PAT is good, and the Highlanders are down 7-0. Kickoff sponsor is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, with 2 locations to serve you. Hey, everyone. Let's go to Wayne's. Ball teed up at the 40-yard line. Going to be kicked end over end and kind of a sputter kick, and it's going to be touched, and then it's going to be out right there at about the 16-yard line. So first down, Macarthur, they had a wide open receiver for 6 to start the game, and it was dropped. Let's see what they do here. Lachlan going to be a handoff to Claiborne. Claiborne is going to push the pile up to about the 21-yard line, and that's a good, decent run to start out the gate. About a 7-yard, maybe 8-yard carry. We'll bring it 2nd down and 4. Clock continues to run. This is the second possession for the Highlanders. Find themselves down 7-0. Lachlan with a hand clap. Claiborne with a handoff. Waits for his blocks.
Patient.
Gets patient enough, but he's still a yard short.
Yeah.
It's going to be about a 3rd down and about 1. So a 2nd and 4 becomes a 3rd down and 1. You definitely don't want to give Panka City the ball back with this kind of momentum. Hand clap. Handoff to fake handoff to Claiborne. Misses against J2, 30, 35, 40. Another miss at the 50, a spin move. What a great pass and catch by J2, and a host of 6 players have to tackle him. And let's see this on instant replay because we all got duped. He almost put it right in the breadbasket. There's a miss right there. And then whoops.
Whoop. Yep.
And then another whoops. And they go straight to it. Another handoff, and this time to Josiah. And Josiah Thomas is going to get the handoff as Claiborne. And now they'll rotate. Claiborne will come back in. Between Josiah and Claiborne. Josiah only got back to the sticks. They're going to give him a yard. 2nd down and 9. Lachlan back to work. Back to pass. Got plenty of time. Going to throw. And that's over to Adam Austin. So AA makes a man miss. Bounces off one player, then dives to about the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, move the chains.
Great pass blocking by the front 5. Great job, guys.
They're going to go quick and hurry. It's a great catch by AA. Handoff to Claiborne. One guy had to.
He does not stop.
The guy was stretched out, holding his arm to bring Claiborne, and Claiborne was still moving.
Waterbook.
We got him down to about a 2nd down and about 6. With the 5-minute mark, trying to reach the red zone. Lachlan, I think that's a bust play. He looked right and there was no one there. He's going to run and make something out of nothing. Gets to the 20 and gets pushed out of bounds after picking up the 1st down, and that will be an opportunity to get inside the red zone. Red Zone is brought to you by Ballard's Garage, family-owned and operated auto repair shop. Catered to your needs with flexible hours. Give them a call, 699-2400. At 1526 Southwest F Avenue in Lawton. They'll whistle it dead just to move the chains because that was a 1st down. 1st down right outside the 20-yard line or the 19. Lachlan back to work. Handoff to Claiborne, bounces it outside, and that's a good tackle. He stayed at home on the edge because I think he was going to have a breakaway, but Claiborne didn't put on the Jets, and that's going to bring up about a 2nd down and 9. Highlanders will also go quick. Going to wear out Panka City a little bit. Handoff Claiborne right up the middle. Amanda Beatis, the safety. He'll cross. He'll score. Touchdown, Macarthur!
There you go. Waterbook. Give it to him.
So Claiborne answers. You got to answer points with points. You put 6 on the board, and the PAT coming up.
Great job, offense. That's how you come back. You got knocked down, you came right back up and fought. There you go.
Going to go for 2 is Avon Lachlan. He waits. He'll cross, and he'll get the 2-point conversion. So just like that, the Highlanders make it an 8-7 lead at 4:29 left to go in quarter 1. We'll be back right after this. Big Mac football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Let's give you your drive summary brought to you by City National Bank, offering you easy online access for both personal and business. One size does not fit all. City National Bank, member FDIC, several locations in Lawton to serve you.
9 plays, 86 yards, 19 run by Waterbug.
All right, so there it is in your Wayne's kickoff. Let's go to Wayne's with 2 locations to serve you. That's like the Keystone Cops.
Yeah, they just did a run
just
reverse.
hand it off as he goes off to about the 50-yard line. We'll have to see that here in instant replay because this was kind of like you take it, I'll take it.
There you go.
Watch right here.
Reverse.
Oh, and then he falls down. And then there was kind of a hodgepodge. Our secondary didn't, or our special teams didn't really know what to do.
No.
And they were caught off guard, and they get to midfield on the return. Now let's see if the defense can settle down now a little bit as the Macarthur Highlanders are up 8-7.
This is where you might see Macarthur come out with their even front. Yep, they're coming out with their even front.
And they'll shift over that heavy right package. Last time they kind of had quarterback right up the middle on this.
Yeah.
So let's see what they do. They do.
There you
it's
go.
just kind of a spied out thing that they kind of line up in that kind of formation, but they don't necessarily run that. Now they probably will.
Yeah.
They're baiting you to see if you're going to stay at home or if you're going to follow the lead with those run blockers, but they stayed at home this time, and it brings up a 2nd down and 8 right past midfield inside the Highlander territory at the 48-yard line.
That's why it's very important for the defensive line to attack that interior line. There you go.
Handoff right up the middle, the belly of the beast, and that's another good stop after about a yard carry, and that's going to bring up about a 3rd down and about 6.5, 7. Let's mark it 6.
Gunnar Tate on the tackle.
So 3rd down and 6, and Gunnar Tate coming in, filling the gaps at linebacker.
Great job. That's the key thing. The defensive line's got to be able to penetrate so these linebackers can make their plays.
Johnston Burke going to line up with trips here on the low end of your screen in the shotgun formation. Burke, fake handoff. No, it is a handoff.
Yep.
I thought he was going to keep it, and Adam Austin throws him out of bounds, but after enough to pick up a 1st down at the 38-yard line. So Ponca City kind of showing physically that they can kind of outman Macarthur. And the Wildcats get another 1st down inside Highlander territory. This could be a long night if we're just going to go back and forth.
Like you said, outside containment. You got to have that. You got to be able to have the outside containment.
And you'll run the clock when you run the ball. Trips here on the low end of your screen. Burke back in the shotgun, and he'll take it and run.
Yep.
Off tackle. He'll get
Sean Hughes.
He's got some great run blocks because he's got – look at the offensive line.
Yeah, they're
just
huge.
Look at the size.
Yeah, they're big.
6A school will give you the beef. It's a 2nd down and 5 because Johnston, I don't have his specs on it, just a junior, doesn't really have a big body frame at QB.
Mm-mm.
Back to work, little pass. It's going to be a little flare, caught, and then caught from behind as J2 had to come up and make the tackle from behind, and that's going to be another 1st and 10, move the chains. So Josh Rushing had to come in and make the tackle. 2:35 and counting. Ponca City knocking at the door again.
Gage Jones is in there.
Handoff up
Good
the middle,
job.
up the gut.
Who is that? Number 21.
But you know what? I mean, it's still, that's a gain of 2. That's a little bit better. Brings up a 2nd down and about 8.
Salazar made that tackle.
And the clock runs at 2:16. This will be a very fast quarter if this continues to go like this. That's the other thing is, too, if you're going to play Macarthur, play keep away, run the clock, and you just won't have as many opportunities to touch the ball.
Stay home. Good job.
Ride that out.
Good job. Fumble. Go.
It is picked up. Macarthur does pick it up, and we'll actually add the
That's what we got to exactly do. We have to do that every time. Every time we on defense, you go to the ball and you get the ball from that offense. Great job.
So Tate gets the pickup, and the First Baptist East instant replay, just as Ponca City was having the confidence. Now here's where you go deep right now, just like in play 1, to really kind of surprise them because they were kind of having their way against this defense. So the first turnover of the ball game tonight happens with the Ponca City Wildcats inside Highlander territory. Avon Lachlan and company she'll jog out, and a 1st and 10 for the Highlanders and their second possession of the ball game. Got a man in motion coming to the near side of the field. Back to pass. Oh, a little bit flare out too high. High and away. Just trying to go to Michael Holman. That stops the clock at $1:49. That's kind of on Lachlan, so you got to settle down and settle your feet. That's kind of a throw you can make because there was no contestant. Man, it kind of a busted play. Quarterback makes something happen with his feet, and he'll get up to about the 30-yard line. So he could have been sacked right at the line of scrimmage, could have been tackled there, but he gets about 5 to 6 yards, and it brings up a 3rd down and about 5.
One thing I noticed, offensive line is being very aggressive. They're pushing their guys.
Get a new play call from the sideline. Josh Rushing, the lone receiver here on the bottom end of your screen. And there he is, right up the middle, Claiborne.
Oh!
And Claiborne, just a trip from the secondary. Otherwise, he was off to the races. Gets up to about the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, move the chains. Highlanders looking for another opportunity. Fake handoff, looking. That was kind of, was that contested? Kind of batted down right there. He just kind of let that one go and sail out of his hand.
Let that one go, I believe.
Just kind of sailed out of his hand.
Yeah.
So 2nd down, stops the clock at $1:06. Here in quarter 1 of your Lawton Firefighters Association first quarter. Back in the shotgun. Handoff. There's Isaiah. He gets a block, stiff arm at the 50, and gets tackled at about the 49-yard line of Panka City.
The bus.
So Josiah Thomas gets the carry, gives Claiborne a little bit of a breather. 3rd down and 2. Clock continues to run. Lachlan in the shotgun formation. Handoff to Isaiah. Oh, man, if he just would have kind of ran up behind that blocker, he would have got that 1st down. It's going to be 4th down and a yard. Coach has to make a decision. Midfield, do you go for it here?
Go for it.
Give Ponca City a half a field to work with. They're going to give Lachlan is going to try, but he is not going to get there.
No.
He's going to get stopped by about a yard shy, a turnover on down. So a turnover not capitalized by the Highlanders, who then in turn turn it over on downs right past midfield. So now Ponca City has a half a field to work with, and maybe they'll get started right back to where they left off. I mean, I don't know.
It's sometimes hard. I mean,
I know. I don't second guess, and I'm not trying to. I don't question coaching, but I'm just saying, the risk and the reward factor, and the risk was you give a team that's got a lot of momentum half a field to work with. Okay, this is a formation, this bunch formation that we've seen quite a bit, that they've either run off tackle up high or a quarterback run, and they're going to go away from all of that, and they get the speed on the edge. They have never ran with that package on that strong side. They've run away from it, and we've kept it in key, but now they get the 1st down Wildcats inside Highlander territory.
Tackled made by Garrett Justice.
Stops at 16 seconds as he ran out of bounds to stop the clock right outside the Macarthur 32.
Good job of the free safety to come up and make that tackle.
Bunched in tight.
Yep.
Little off tackle, and boy, I'll tell you what, he's just kind of taking defenders with him. Nothing fancy about that as Rogers gets that about, and that should end the first quarter. Kind of a quick quarter we are, and then we'll switch ends. 8-7, Macarthur with a 1-point lead. We'll take a timeout. Be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, we got a fun one right here so far. It is an 8-7 lead after 1 quarter of play. And let's get you your second quarter sponsor. Is brought to you by Pam and Barry at Remax. Handoff right up the middle. He'll Kate on the corner. He'll race and he'll cross. He'll score. So just like that, 6. And I don't think Macarthur was ready as Bam Coleman, and that's what he goes by, just goes in for 6 to regain the lead in the PAT coming up. So Pam and Barry at Remax, nobody sells more real estate than Pam and Barry with Remax. They're not bragging. They're just applying for a job. Phone 248-8800. So Panka City kind of doing what they will at will, or do what they will at will. Ball up, through, and good. So it's a 14-8 Panka City lead. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Well, it only took 6 seconds off the second quarter, and into the end zone they go. And they kind of run up to the line like they're going to kick it, then go back up. Kind of seen some of this last year with them. I'm remembering this from Ponca City. Ball teed up right there in the middle of the 40-yard line, and it's going to go high end over end. Fielded at the 10. Taken to the 15, now to the 20. Will he get a block? No, he'll kind of get one and then gets a leg tackle at about the 26-yard line. So that's where they'll start up 1st and 10. They're going to mark it at the 29, Tony, so don't listen to me. 29 at just underway in the second quarter. You got to answer points with points, and right now Ponca City has had their way offensively. Our defense is going to have to make some adjustments.
Yeah.
But our offense, not too bad if you start to keep
Just
the
gotta
momentum.
settle down. Just got to settle down.
Josiah Thomas will still remain in at running back. Him and our water bug will trade off back and forth between Connor Claiborne and a handoff there. Man, he keeps his feet churning.
Man, he's
no
moving.
whistle. He got about 7-8 yards on
Yeah.
that carry, where I just said, well, there's a big bunch. There's a pile up. There's still no whistle. He keeps churning, gets his legs going, and it's going to be, enough for a first down. That's enough to move the chain, so that's a 10-yard rush. Flushed out of the pocket. Avon Lachlan on the run. Now he'll look down the field and try to throw to J2 into triple coverage, and tipped off at the last second. Heads up.
Great defensive play there.
That's by Michael Hudson at the last. Made sure, they knew that you're going to go to J2 because they had 3 guys coming over for help.
Well, if they're going to do that, that's the opening right there on that other side.
Well, Josh Rushing had 3 touchdowns last week against Lawton High.
Yeah.
So that was on film. 2nd down and 10. They're going to go early. Who was it? Is it going to be on us or them? We'll find out. It's going to be a offsides. So we get lucky on the 5.
Good.
Josh Rushing kind of looked like he was upset with himself, but he didn't go until after the defense went.
We'll take that.
Lachlan, handoff up the middle. Josiah, he's really showing some
he
moxie with the power rushing. We'll get about a yard shy, maybe, or they're going to say enough for a first 10. They kind of want to move the chains. The chain gang does, but we'll see if they mark it right there. It is enough for a first down. So the first down, Highlanders, is called from the public address. Two receivers on the bottom end of your screen in the shotgun formation, empty backfield. Lachlan going to throw, pitch, and catch. 50, 45, and then up to about the 42-yard line, as he was overthrown the first time, but this time he was able to connect over to Michael Holman.
Do you think we're going to see Salazar run the ball today?
That could happen. I mean, that would be a tandem of the three that we see.
Surprised they didn't throw a flag.
It's enough to kind of stay still enough. Lachlan with a hand clap. Handoff to Josiah. Boy, the trailer is what got him at his feet. So he was waiting for the block, and it didn't happen. And off the edge came with the tackle in the backfield to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Clock continues to roll at 10:30. This has been a fast first half. Lachlan back to work, stands in the pocket. Down going to throw, try to go to J2 on the edge. No good. Incomplete. Really not connecting up with these passes. You know, some are kind of low, some are high. Lachlan is trying to figure stuff out, and this is what you do in non-district games, but still a 3rd down and 10. You got to pick up this to kind of continue the drive here. Let's see what Lachlan comes up with. Back to work, back to pass. High and away. That's just too much. And I know that he was trying to explain to Coach that it was really a check down, which he did not go to. Try to go to AAA, and it's a 4th down and a punting situation. This time they will not go for it. We'll pin them back a little bit, probably more, as Gunnar Tate will stand back at his own 47-yard line. Gunnar Tate will look to punt this one away. And so another Macarthur Highlander offense stalls out. Gets this one booted. It's got the distance. Going to be bounced. Ooh, going to get a Macarthur bounce and a roll right at the 10. This is probably the worst field position that Panka City has seen tonight. So that's what I'm saying about field position. If you get exchange that they get a short field to work with, or are you going to pin them back? And this time they pinned them back at about the 10. We'll give you some score updates when we get it, because we're going to be at the half where most people are going to be in the second quarter if this continues.
Key thing is linebackers got to read. D-line, do your responsibility.
Pam and Barry second quarter with 10 minutes left to go. So all of that for only a quick score was 6 seconds into the second for Ponca City to take the lead. And the Highlanders taking just a couple minutes off the clock, but pin them back at their own 10-yard line. So Johnston Burke, again, heavy package on the top side of your screen. Let's see if they go. No, it's right up the middle. They have still not gone. And I'm waiting for them to bait you. They're baiting you in to see if you're going to ignore that eventually with that package and come that way, because they have done everything to stay away from that heavy package.
Yep.
9:47 and running. I think we're going to dare him to throw too, because we've definitely loaded up the box.
Yeah, we do.
Stop the run. Johnston Burke. Okay, there, that shift with a heavy package right.
Misdirection. They like to run that misdirection too to fool you.
Right up the middle, gets a missed tackle, and then up to about the 33-yard line of 1st and 10, move the chains. So some missed tackles there. You got to stay low. Got a little bit of a hobbler, and that's Tate.
Tate.
Yeah, Tate is kind of nursing some kind of injury that he's had, and this may something that be reoccurring, and this may not be good for him, and hate it for him, whatever he's got. We'll take an injury timeout. Be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success, and finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
In the far corner of Southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
Well, back here at Cameron Stadium, Gunnar Tate, a little help off on the sidelines, and we wish him the best as he goes out, and Kimball will come in to replace him at linebacker. It's a tip drill, went up into the air, but it's kind of deflected and it falls incomplete. So it's kind of like when you say in high school football, next man up.
Next man up.
And, it's going to a freshman at linebacker, and you say, wow. But he's been really impressing these coaches. Kind of worked with that. Brings up a 2nd down and 10. Panka City with the 14-8 lead here in the second quarter. Shift over. Let's see, Tony. Will they fool us? Heavy package right, and they've not gone that way. It's a counter.
Good job. Who is that right there?
Get it right up to about a couple yards. And if you're going to get 2-3 yards with it, he's kind of all over the field.
Yep.
Brings up a 3rd down and long, though. 3rd down and 7. This is more like a passing situation, possibly, unless you can stop the run, but we're going to dare him to throw anyway. Going to load that up as Johnston Burke in the shotgun formation. Twins top and low. Back to work, back to pass. It was past the one defender who put his arm up, connected to the receiver, picks up the pitch, catch, 1st down, close to midfield. Ponca City just kind of having their way.
Yeah, they are.
With this Macarthur defense. As they extend the drive, and then hands on the hip, we got some tired defenders out there.
That was a tackle made by Mr. Mosley.
And Ponca City's doing what I would do if you played against Macarthur. It's got a lot of weapons.
Yep.
Run the ball, run the clock, play keep away. So we're not going to let you touch it.
Go to that misdirection again.
And the counter coming back this way. Makes one man miss at the 50. And we kind of bumper pool our way down to the 45-yard line, but first man to come in and make contact is Quentin Mask. And then Mask gets a little bit of help with some other Highlanders.
Yeah.
So it brings up a 2nd down and about 3. Picked up maybe about 7 on the carry.
I think they're going to try to run outside.
Well, they're assaulting their off tackles.
Yeah.
And up the middle has really been successful. Back to work, back to pass. Got a man wide open. It is caught to the races, foot race to the 10, 5. He'll waltz in. He'll score. Touchdown, Ponca City. Because there was nobody home.
No.
You'll see this here on instant replay. Look at this with a fake handoff.
And
then look at that.
He got behind the corner.
You bait him. Run, and then over the top. No one home. Touchdown is 6 on the board for Ponca City. Quiets this Macarthur Highlander faithful. And the PAT coming up. It's now a 20-8 advantage. Ball down, kick up, kick on its way, and this kick is good. 21-8. Highlanders have been kept out of the end zone. Ponca City has been doing what they had to on offense. 7:34 left in the second. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, and just like that, Panka City having their way with this Highlander defense. It's now a 21-8 advantage, Panka City. No need to panic just quite yet, but you got to answer points with points. Now, we did that. They scored first to make it 7. We scored, got the PAT to make it 8-7, but since then, 14 unanswered points. Ball teed up at the 40-yard line, going to be kicked end over end, and is going to be fielded at the 15. Now taken to the 20. Looks for a block at the 23 and then gets upended right about there at the 23-yard line. Well, this is where you got to answer. And it's just coach is calling the whole team over for this kind of instruction. So this is kind of a coaching point of let's settle down and play Macarthur football. We're overthrowing. We're just kind of inconsistent with some of our offensive plays. Let's get on board of what we know we can do.
They just got to settle down.
Lachlan. As Connor is in at running back, got a man in motion. Handoff. Makes one man miss. Gets up to about the 33-yard line. Is Claiborne kind of doing everything with his feet.
Yeah.
Gains of about 5 yards, though. 2nd and 5. You'll take that. Claiborne still remains in at running back. Lachlan. Fake handoff to Claiborne. A little pitch and catch to J2 on the edge. And, boy, there's a host of defenders in his grill. Meanwhile, one-on-one coverage on double A. Wondering if they see that, if they'll come back to Adam Austin. Because they've really done their film study, and they're not letting Josh Rushing get much. Lachlan, handoff. Claiborne, he'll just lower his shoulder. He'll get the first down, move the chains. That gives you that new life, you know what I mean?
It does.
Just make up for that error, get the first down, move the chains, and let's start answering points.
Good push by the offensive line, too.
On the line, Lachlan, back to work, back to pass, looking that way to Adam Austin, flushed out of the pocket. Decides to run, tuck that in, son. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, carrying that ball like a loaf of bread. I hate that.
Yeah.
That's when someone can swipe that out, and then it's on the turf. 2nd down and 10, 6:18 here in the second. Lachlan, handoff, dives for the extra yards at the 50 is Claiborne. Claiborne doing it all on his legs and some great blocking up front to gain that yardage to bring up a 3rd down and 4. Got to keep the drive alive here. This is an important first down pickup. Handoff to Claiborne. He'll get it.
Another first.
Claiborne, with his feet on these drives, has saved the Highlanders.
Yep.
And now he'll get a breather because Josiah Thomas will come back in.
Well, he's being very patient, too, with his reading his offensive line, see how they're blocking, too.
So Ponca City calls a timeout. We'll take it with him. The timeout, of course, being brought to you by, we got a timeout sponsor this year. Lawton Fraternal Order of Police takes a great pride in supporting local youth athletic. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
All right, so after the timeout for Panka City, back to work. Avon Lachlan back to throw. Got one-on-one on the edge, and this is going to be deflected at the last, and that's going to be incomplete. Trying to go to Josh Rushing. Or is that Adam Austin? No, that's Josh. That's number 2. Well, they know what the game plan is.
Yeah.
Well, let's just go get it the old-fashioned way of get your first downs again. When you get an inerrant pass, you go back to Connor Claiborne, or Josiah Thomas, and now he is stuffed back in the backfield after the exchange. He'll lose a couple. So now it's a 3rd down and long. You're behind the sticks at 5:26 and counting before the half. We'll say 3rd down and 12 at the 5:18 mark. Going the wrong way, boys. Lachlan back to work. Looking this way is going to be a layer up to double A. He makes one man miss, and then he'll dive past the sticks. He'll get the first down. That is all Adam Austin.
Yeah, look at that.
We'll see that here on instant replay again. As you see this, watch his spin right there to get.
There you go.
In the First Baptist East instant replay. Back to work. Josiah Thomas has got some empty field. Gets the corner at the 35, to the 20, 15, to the 10, to the 5. He'll cross. He'll score.
Yes.
Touchdown!
Good
Macarthur!
job. There we go.
So that's the way to answer. Makes that man miss, and Josiah Thomas skates around the edge, has some running room, and just outruns the safety to the pylon to put up the 6. And the point after coming up. Remember, they went for 2 last time, and they'll shift over for the traditional 1 here. So it's 21-14. That's how you answer in a ball game.
There you go.
And, you want to see the maturity of how you respond.
Yeah.
How do you respond to adversity? You're down, you got punched in the mouth like that. PAT coming up to try to make it 15.
That's what it's about, getting right back up.
Ball down, kick up, kick on its way,
good.
And this kick is good. 21-15 with 4:52 left to go before the half. We'll take a timeout. Be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
All right, welcome back to Cameron Stadium. It's your Drive Summary. Drive Summary brought to you by City National Bank with 2 locations to serve you. One size does not fit all. Of course, give them a contact there. You got them all locations in Lawton.
10 plays, 76 yards, capped off by a 32 run by Mr. Thomas.
All right, so Josiah Thomas making the linebacker miss and then outrunning the secondary. And our kickoff sponsor is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. Ball teed up, and then it's going to be touched back. He caught it at about the 2 and then ran into the end zone, and we'll go to the 20. So your defense is a little tired now. Offense scored kind of quickly. Panka City, who's going to tire out more? I mean, these are big guys. Now, Panka City, will they be able to have this momentum for 4 quarters will be the big question.
Well, you got to rotate your guys, which Mac does very well on their defense, is rotating them, getting them those guys some rest.
1st and 10, right outside their own 20. Now we'll see if they try to go. Johnston Burke has never gone heavy. Throw away from it this time. Thrown Quentin. Little pitch and catch, but a tackle right almost at the sticks as Quentin Mask comes in and gets a little bit of help after the initial.
Yep.
But see, they set that up, and I'm just waiting for them to come back to that heavy. They have not gone heavy side yet. Just an observation.
Yeah, they're trying to spread them out now.
Handoff up the middle. Makes a man miss, and then finally caught in the secondary as he gets up to about the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, move the chains, Panka City. Wildcats on the move. Johnston Burke in at quarterback. Receivers, topside twins, both topside. Oh, and there is a. How did he get that off?
I don't know.
Let's get to see that in instant replay. Is that our freshman that's come in there? Let's see the force. Look at this, right? He was going to take him down.
Yep. Number 21.
But he gets it off.
Yeah,
but
Mr.
Salazar, a freshman, comes in the backfield. He throws, but the catch is big, 2nd down and 15. So a loss of some yards going in the wrong direction for Ponca City. They'll have heavy tight end double package low side. Then it's a counter going the other side. Caught us at the hash to the 40. Foot race to the 35 to the 30. And then shoestring tackle at about the 23-yard line. That'll be a 1st and 10. Move the chains right outside the 20-yard line. Ponca City doing it again. And I don't know if we're just getting caught up in the wash, Tony.
I think we
are.
But
our linebackers are just out of place. Yeah.
They're not reading it.
That counter is just wide open.
Nope. Yeah,
and we don't see a lot of counter much in high school football, but, man, they are running it to precision.
Yeah.
Right outside the 20. 3:10 and counting, trying to punch it in before the half. Now remember, the Macarthur Highlanders took the ball first, so Ponca City will start off with the ball in second half action. Handoff from Burke, almost trips as the running back dives down to about the 18-yard line, gain of a couple.
Tackle by number 33, Mr. Kimball.
So Kimball coming in for Tate, and the freshman coming in at linebacker. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Highlanders have all 3 timeouts. Ponca City has 2. They only called 1 timeout this first half. It looks like he
there's
like a trip play, like he was going to quarterback, decides to run with it off tackle. 4 down territory here, of course, and we got a whistle with a what?
Timeout
Timeout Macarthur. So they call a timeout, and your timeout is brought to you by the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police, taking great pride in supporting local youth athletic teams. We'll take a timeout. Be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Back here at Cameron Stadium, it's now a 3rd down and 4 right outside the Highlander 13 inside their red zone, knocking at the door to try to put up another score before the half. Highlanders trying to keep them out of the end zone. Johnston Burke goes to the line, and he'll, with a heavy shift package right. That little reverse counter. Coming around the corner, he's got the edge. And he'll get pushed out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. So they fake handoff for the counter, and this time they do the stretch coming to the near side of the field. Brings up a 1st and goal right outside the 3. Knocking at the door, Ponca City. Let's turn over. Come on. Let's get a punch out.
I won't be surprised if they don't try a quarterback run.
Well, this play right here has really worked well. They're going to go the opposite side of this. You know, just this is whistle
there you go.
dead.
It's coming back.
Got a flag on the play.
Yep, it's coming back.
So a false start gives a little bit of hope. And so instead of a 1st down and goal right outside the 4, be 9. First and goal right outside the 9. 2:12. Panka City and Macarthur both have 2 timeouts remaining. We'll have our halftime performance for the Highlander Regiment coming up at the half. Brought to you by your East Side Subway, your MAC headquarters, for the fresh taste of Subway. Heavy package stacked, where there was just kind of a direct Wildcat look, and is going to get stopped right at the 5-yard line.
Good job, number 3.
4.
Adam Austin, AA.
So AA comes and fills the gap, and we got another timeout called by Macarthur again. They want to get the ball back because they won't see it to start the second half. We'll take a timeout. Be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
All right, so Macarthur called another timeout. Yeah, it's Tristan Kibble. Is someone calling him Trey Kibble? I didn't call him. I don't think I called him Trey. It's Tristan, I know. Trey was his brother. Thank you. I knew that, and he's the freshman that has come in. And there's that counter right up the middle, and we're going to have to show that in film study because we just get baited on it, and they're going to keep doing it until you stop it.
Yeah.
But put up 6 for Ponca City, so you answered points, and they answered to yours. So put 27 on the board in the PAT coming up for Ponca City and the Wildcats. Ball down, kick up, kick on its way. This kick is through and good. 28-15 your score. 1:55 remains before the half. We'll take a timeout. Be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Well, the Highlanders have got their work cut out for them, especially in the second half. Remember, the Macarthur Highlanders took the ball in the first, and they will kick off to Ponca City to start the second. Kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Burgers to baskets, pizza, salad, steak fingers, the best sweet tea and cherry limeades in town. Hey, let's go to Wayne's. Ball fielded at the 15, dropped on the turf, then taken off at the 20, and there is a tackle from there. So another miscue with the hands. Ball control.
Yep.
We were able to get one from them when they were going to possibly score a touchdown. We did get a fumble recovery, but we returned it over a turnover on downs, and they got the ball back. So didn't really make them pay for their turnover. Almost had a scary one there.
Yeah.
Well, this is your 2-minute offense. What can you do to try to put it in the end zone? Lachlan and company, let's see what they can do with a man in motion. Going to the top side of your screen. Fake handoff. No, it is handoff to Josiah Thomas, and that's going to be a loss of yards. Now, you also got run out of bounds. No, the clock will roll. I was going to see if Ponca City was going to try to call a timeout because I said, listen, if you're going to do this, we'll stop the clock and get the ball back one more time. Lachlan and company will let the clock roll at 2:13. Adam Austin will trail far side. Handoff up the middle. Gets up to about the 21-yard line. But it's a 3rd down and long. 3rd down and about 8. 1:13 remaining. Surprised they didn't use their timeouts.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Panka City. Especially if they get a stop here. Play action. Abe and Lachlan fooled everyone, including me. And he'll just get the first down and then take it past it. No one knew he had the ball. In fact, he stood there like he didn't have it. And everybody kind of ignored him, and he gets up to about the 36. Stop the clock just to move the chains. Let's see if they can go with a heavy package here to try to get something out of something. Empty backfield. We're going to throw. Looking back, pumps once. Now comes up. Oh, loads to throw and then go down for a big sack at the 31. And I think Ponca City, no, Macarthur will call timeout. So Macarthur calls a timeout, and your timeout is brought to you by Lawton Fraternal Order of Police, taking great pride in supporting local youth athletic teams. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Drive home the win now at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings from our inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs. See us today and be a champion with a winning deal for you. Or shop us online at BillingsleyHyundai.com.
All right, so Ponca City has come to play. As they can see, they with the lead, 28-15. That long bus ride not seems so long right now. Now remember, Macarthur started with the ball, so they will be kicking off to Ponca City. So ideally, you'd like to try to get in the end zone right now. 1 timeout remaining, 42 seconds on the tick. Screen play is going to be set up with J2. A little bit low, thrown under, and it's going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 14. I know what the setup was going to be, but, you know, you got them coming on a free, and then you just kind of didn't connect with the throw. Lachlan, low snap, coming back to work. Looks one way, pumped up, then flushed out.
No.
If the ball hits the turf, it is Ponca City is going to retrieve it at the 25-yard line with 29 seconds left to go. So the fumble comes out when you say the quarterback has it. We'll see that here on instant replay with the right here is where he gets caught in the, and then, right there when he tried to do the spin move, they just popped it out. And then 2 white jerseys jump on it. Guess what? They've got 2 timeouts, 29 seconds, and they're right outside the Macarthur 26-yard line to add another 6. So everything going Ponca City's way. And Johnston Burke back to work, back to pass. Going to throw over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete. So I think that was kind of the only thing that they didn't do right, because everything has worked right for them.
Yeah.
Is they didn't get that throw in. I think they said, you know what, if we can run and do all this, we'll just throw it and get in there.
Good pressure by the D-line.
Well, you know, you only have 24 seconds left. Now, the clock will stop if they get the first down to move the chains, and they do have two timeouts remaining. Johnston Burke in the shotgun formation. Back to work, looking left, throws one-on-one, and it's going to be in and out of the hands, incomplete.
Try to do
the one-handed catch.
Odell.
19 seconds, 3rd down. You know what, just try it. I don't know their field goal kicker. I saw him earlier in warm-ups. Would you try to tack on 3? Because I don't know if he's got the range, or you throw it 2 times in the end zone and try to see if you can get a flag.
Yeah.
Johnston Burke looking the sideline, get a new play call. 13 seconds on the play clock. In the shotgun formation, empty backfield, they're throwing. Back to work, little one-on-one. And, That is great defense. I mean, just puts his hand in the last. Is Quentin Mask. And Mask just said no,
Nope.
4th down, and now I think they are going to trot down a field goal try to try to add 3 to make it 30. Make it a 15-point lead. I think they're going to. This will be a 44-yard try. From 44. Ball down, kick up, kick on its way. Kick has the distance, and this kick is no good.
Good.
So the ball now in high school, it just goes back to the 20. So in case you say, well, we'll get the ball there. No, we get the ball at the 20-yard line. With 9 seconds, let's do the Hail Mary like we did against Lawton High. I know they've seen it. They've got 2 in their bag for special teams play. But, like we said, Macarthur got the ball to start the first. They're going to kick off to Panka City after this halftime.
Yeah.
So you want to try to get what you can. You've got 1 timeout. I'd say heave-ho and throw is what I say. With Avon Lachlan. They are going to hand off up the middle. They're going to say we're going to go to the locker room. No one's going to call a timeout, and that's going to end it. So 28-15 got a Macarthur Highlander that's down. We'll see if we attended to him at the last. It's unfortunate that you got an injury with 9 seconds left to go and a Macarthur Highlander is down. They'll tend to him. We'll take halftime and come back for the band and second half action. 28-15, Ponca City leads. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
All right, we're back here at Cameron Stadium, and we are now at the half, where Panka City leads 28-15, and Panka City has kind of had their way offensively as we're getting ready for the Highlander Regiment.
Yeah.
The Highlanderettes did their performance, and we'll go to our halftime performance. Halftime performance is brought to you by Subway at East 45th Street. Enjoy a fresh-made 6-inch sub of the day. Drink and chips or cookies for just $6.99. Your MAC headquarters, Southeast 45th Street in Lawton. Let's go down to the center of the field. Macarthur Highlanders and the Highlander Regiment for halftime performance right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Tonight the band will be performing a selection of their halftime show, The Classics, featuring songs from Queen and Journey. Drum major, is your band ready? Let's hear it for your Highlander Regiment.
Highlander Regiment concludes your halftime performance. Halftime performance is brought to you by your Subway. Enjoy a fresh-made 6-inch sub of the day, drink and chips or cookies for $6.99. Your MAC headquarters at Southeast 45th Street in Lawton. Halftime band performance from the Highlander Regiment. Tony and I will talk about our keys to the second half, and we'll also have your trivia question. We'll do that right after this. You're watching Big Mac Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
And hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way and making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere. Offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
You can join us on Tuesday for our coaches show each and every Tuesday at 6 o'clock there at Southwest Oklahoma Brewery, right there on 2nd Street. And we are at the half where Panka City leads 28-15. Some other scores on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Del City leads Midwest City 27-0. Carl Albert and Stillwater in a good one, which we knew it would be, 16-7. Elgin leads Newcastle 21-14 at the half. It's Sulphur all over Cache, 42-7. Shiloh Christian blanking Bethany, 28-0, and Velma Alma leading Walters, 38-8. And that is your scoreboard. Let's give you your keys to the second half, and we're going to have to really be the coach in the locker room, Tony. Keys to the second half is brought to you by Taco Mayo. Totally unexpected. Tex-Mex favorites, burritos, nachos, taco salads, quesadillas, and much more. Fresh Mex Grill. Come inside and enjoy their fresh salsa bar. Get what you want. Get what you need. Taco Mayo in Oklahoma since 1978. What is your keys to the second half for the Highlanders?
Well, first I'll tell the kids, hey, settle down. You got to settle down. Defensively, we got to be able to stop that counter. That counter is really hurting us. Offensively, just got to be able to move the ball. Hey, let's settle down on offense. Let's make some big plays.
I think, that counter is what you said has been killing us, and they'll try to make those adjustments.
Yeah.
And, you got to be able to do that. Offensively, just kind of still playing flat. Just, you dedicated on that run to keep that, but the passing hasn't kept up with the run. So I think just make some of those slight adjustments, maybe a couple of bubble screens, a couple of things, little flares to kind of get you the confidence to get back in your throwing motion, and then get Lachlan back to load and throw, and then go from there.
Well, one thing they're doing also, they're stacking the box, too, on us because they're trying to prevent
daring you to throw. That's right. Keys to the second half brought to you by Taco Mayo. Taco Mayo me, and we'll come back with our trivia question, and we'll be back right after this. Big Mac football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Firehouse Subs is stacked to satisfy. Every sub's piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and bold flavor in every bite. All served on a freshly toasted roll. Big portions, no shortcuts. Just crave-worthy subs made to truly satisfy. And at Firehouse Subs, every bite makes an impact. A portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. Download the Firehouse Subs app and get up to $10 off your first order. Skip the line, stack the flavor, and support your local heroes. Only at Firehouse Subs. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid for 1 week after account registration. Additional terms apply.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
Through life's trials, Liberty National Bank has been with you all the way, listening, embracing your goals, working together with you to build the business you want or the life you want. We've supported our neighbors and local businesses for over a century, always putting people first. For you, we are in the banking business. For you, we're here. Liberty National Bank. With you all the way.
This month at Merritt Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the savings are massive. Like this 25 Ram 1500 with up to $15,632 in savings, or this 25 Ram 3500 for up to $7,000 off. This month only, so don't miss out. Power on with Merritt. This month at Merritt Chevrolet GMC Duncan, save big. Drive away with this beautiful 25 Traverse with up to $1,000 in savings, or save even bigger on this 25 Silverado with up to $8,500 off. This month only. Power on with Merritt.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
All right, we are back here at the half, and unfortunately the Highlanders find themselves down a couple of scores, 28-15 now, as they've answered all the points. Panka City has done whatever they needed to in this first half. And so what kind of adjustments will be made? Some of the members of Panka City is at the top of the screen coming across to get ready for their 2-minute warm-ups here in a second. Also want to try to bring up now your Gridiron Trivia Challenge. It's brought to you by Angela Rivera, owner of Rivera and Fitch Hometown Insurance, providing local leaders like you with business and commercial insurance solutions. With over 2 decades of experience as an independent agent, contact Angela today, 580-647-1445. No business too large or too small. You can visit them at riverafitch.com. So the question is, what 2 OSN teams last year won a state championship? One for the first time and one legendary run that they're trying to extend this year. I think it's kind of an easy question. Kind of an easy one that if you guessed the Elgin Owls in Class 4A.
And, of course,
the Carl Albert Titans.
Yeah.
So 4A and 5A, first-time and long-time champions last year. OSN with 13 schools in the network. So we've got about 2 minutes before we get ready for a wild second half, and we'll do that right after this timeout. You're watching Big Mac Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle. 580-357-8720.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Okay, welcome back into the broadcast booth here at Cameron Stadium. Alongside myself, Tony Anders, I'm Eric Sherem, and we've got some score updates. This will change, but some really good ones that you can bounce around on the network, like Del City leads Midwest City 27-0. Carl Albert in a good fight, 16-7. We got Elgin leading Newcastle 21-14. Sulphur leading Cache 42-7. Shiloh Christian leading Bethany 28-0, and Valma Alma over Walters 38-8. And that is kind of your scoring recap update. We're going to put our scoreboard up and we'll get ready to get action, and we'll also go to our quarter sponsor. Third quarter sponsor is going to be Eastside Pharmacy. It's convenient because I can call in my prescription orders anytime, and that's what I love about Eastside Pharmacy. Eastside Pharmacy going above and beyond to help their customers down their free mobile apps and call for your prescriptions in any time, day or night. I do it when they're closed and even get refill notifications. Eastside Pharmacy, 4 pharmacists, 17 years in business, phone 355-6400. Getting ready for our kickoff sponsor.
Let's see what we're going to do defensively.
Well, it's like
I think they'll make adjustments. I know they will. They just got to play smart defensively, be able to read. The interior defensive line's got to make some penetrations. I know that. And the linebackers got to be able to read that counter.
Well, let's see what kind of adjustments they make. They make 12 on the board. We'll tee it up at the 40-yard line. Get ready for second half action. Well, you want to try to get a quick stop, Tony, because they have just been, gouging us.
Yeah, taking the clock away. Keeping our offense off the field.
Ball teed up at the 40. Highlanders got the ball to start the first half. And this is a squib kick for an onside kick, and we got it.
We got it.
So just what the doctor ordered is something that you wanted to have and see, and we'll see this here on instant replay. We've not shown that this year, but watch this. Here it is. Just a dribble. It goes 10 yards. You pick it up. You get it. It's
Great
a 1st and 10
job.
Highlanders. And the First Baptist East instant replay gives you that opportunity. Wow. Just what the doctor ordered. That's what you want. That's how you start second half action. Now,
what's going on now?
Are they going to discuss whether it went 10 yards or not? So I think that's what Panka City is claiming, that it didn't go 10. They're going to ask for – they don't have instant replay. So the White Hap's going to have to make a discuss. There was no whistle to show that it wasn't.
Right.
They'll come over and talk to Coach Manning. And it looks like we're trotting out our defense.
Yep.
Yeah, so it didn't look like it went 10 yards. So the onside kick did not work. We thought it did. And Panka City will have a half a field to work with. It was a nice try.
Yeah.
And I saw it on replay. I thought it went to 10, but usually they'd whistle it or throw the flag, and they did not.
Yep.
And I'd like to recall that to kind of see what those decisions are made. And there we're going to start off.
Offside on us.
Going in the wrong direction.
Yep.
So now you give them 5. You give them the ball with a half a field to work with. These are storylines that come back and could haunt you.
Yeah.
28-15 the score. Panka City really kind of doing what they've wanted in the first half. Let's see what kind of adjustments they make. Shift over. Guess what? Here comes that counter. Or right off tackle, and they go direct snap to that, and this is the first time tonight. And I told you it's a bait. They bait you in, they heavy package. You've never gone there once, and they do it for the first time, and they get 10 yards. So now you pick your poison. When they come up to it, you don't know what they're going to do. Are they going to go straight at you, or are they going to go away from it and do the counter or right up the middle of the quarterback? Clock will roll. Just underway here on the second half. So the onside kick, not good for the Highlanders. Didn't go 10 yards. And they'll shift over. Heavy package on the top side of your screen. Johnston Burke.
There they go.
Handoff counter coming up this time. But, you tackle them backwards, not push them forward for another 2-3 yards. Get down to about the Macarthur 31-yard line.
We got to be able to read that.
Brings up a second down and 6.
They're going to continue to do that.
The 11-10 mark. Yeah, it's pounding it. And you know what? This is what I said. The philosophy for Ponca City is play keep away.
Yep.
Ground, on the ground, run out the clock. Don't let Macarthur have the ball. And a short field to work with. Got a man in motion. Handoff, off tackle.
Fullback.
Gets a stiff arm pushed out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
By Mr. Mosley.
Mosley pushes him out of bounds, but as Bam Bam gets out for the 1st and 10, move the chains right outside the red zone for Panka City. Huh. Ugly.
Yeah.
The capital U. I mean, just gouging. And, you are playing a 6A school, and you got hit in the mouth physically. What this does to get you ready for district, we'll see. Game's not over yet. Handoff.
Great pull by by number 65 on their offensive line.
And he's able to get that, and that pull gets the linebacker out of the way and gets right down outside the 8-yard line, 1st and goal. Highlanders trying to look for a stop here. This is not kind of how you want to start the second half.
Nope.
1st and goal right outside the 7. Handoff, off tackle. Man, he tries to dive his way across the line. He gets down to about the 1. It will bring up a 2nd down and goal.
Tackle by Mr. Kimball. Yeah, we got, I don't know.
So 2nd down and goal. Handoff. And will cross? He will.
Yep.
Touchdown, Ponca City. So Ponca City puts 6 on the board, and the PAT coming up. They're kind of doing what they want. And Macarthur has not come up with an answer defensively yet.
No, they're controlling that line of scrimmage.
So now it's 34-15, extending their lead. And the PAT coming up. Ball down, kick up, kick on its way. The kick has the distance. Kick is good. 35-15, just like that. Not much time off the clock. 9:51 here in the third. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
All right, so just like that, Ponca City kind of hits you right there. And the kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In with 2 locations to serve you. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. Ball teed up, kicked off, returned at the 20 to the 25, and then spin moves up to about the 28-yard line where we'll start 1st and 10. So Claiborne gets the return.
First down, Highlanders, on the 30-yard line.
Well, you got to answer, and you've not answered. You've not answered in a while. And so let's see what the halftime speech brought up for the Highlanders with Coach Manning. Got our freshman in here for a lead back for Claiborne.
Whoop. Whoop.
Makes one man miss, spin move. He has been the big thing tonight. So Claiborne gets all the way up to about the 44-yard line, dances his way up for a 1st and 10. And let's see, Ponca City will let off the gas a little bit with that big lead that they've got. Claiborne again pushes his way, spin moves, up to a flag in the play. This could be a face mask against them.
I love the way this kid runs.
We'll check out the flag, the white cap, get the call. It is personal foul face mask against Panka City. So add that 15 on top of the extended yards to get a decent field setup for the Macarthur Highlanders to try to set this one up, to try to answer finally with some score.
That interior line's doing their job, pushing those big boys back.
So they'll set up right outside the 25-yard line. Get ready for an opportunity at a red zone. Avon Lachlan back to work, back to pass, into double coverage, catch, and that's what I say, those little short passes over to J2. And Josh Rushing is able to get it complete inside a red zone opportunity. Ballard's Garage, red zone, Avon Lachlan. Handoff. Man, he's
not going to stop.
No, and, this is the 1-2 punch. You bring up, Josiah Thomas comes in, spells Connor Claiborne, brings up a second down and about 3. Lachlan, hand clap. Handoff. Oh, fake handoff. And it faked me right into the end zone. Touchdown, Macarthur.
That's what we needed, right there. That's the way to answer. Great job.
We'll see that there on instant replay. Right there, crosses, and, fooled everyone. Including me.
Yeah.
Didn't see it. First Baptist East instant replay. Got it. Put 6 on the board and make it 21. And the PAT coming up as they look for the 2. And then they'll move on over for the 1. So you did the first thing that you needed in the first half. Outside of the onside kick would have been great if you would have got the ball. But Connor Claiborne, just getting you first downs, the great fake, Lachlan touchdown, ball down, kick up, kick on its way. This kick is good. 35-22 is your score. 8:45. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
So their answer points with points, and your drive summary is brought to you by City National Bank, offering you easy online access for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. City National Bank, member FDIC.
5 plays, 72 yards, touchdown run by Mr. Lachlan.
All right, so Avon Lachlan gets the quarterback keep and touchdown, and your kickoff sponsor is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. It's a squib kick. It is a mad dash for it. The Highlanders.
We got it.
We'll
we
get
got
it
it.
The 45-yard line.
Water bug. Water bug.
Woo! Let's see that again here in instant replay. Watch the ball bounce around. So the outside kick, and
that's
there
what I'm
he
talking
is.
about, baby.
Gets the momentum turned out at the First Baptist East. Instant replay puts the Highlanders set up shop to shock Panka City after scores. And let's see if we can get it right here with a big play coming up.
Where we at?
We're right outside the Lachlan. Handoff to Connor Claiborne. They push, trying to get every extra yard. All that for 1. Second down and 9. 8:31 here in the third. You get the touchdown. The onside kick to start did not get it, but the squib kick and the bounce on the turf gets it for the Highlanders inside Ponca City territory. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a football game out of this. Fake handoff. Lachlan back to throw. It's got this one on the dime, and it is incomplete. Trying to go to Adam Austin, and Double A is not able to beat his defender in the secondary. Crossing over at the 15-yard line, falls incomplete. Third down. Well, you still need to pick up a first down here because I know you want to try to go big emotionally here, but you got to move the chains. Handoff, Connor Claiborne. Look at that, just running over the secondary. He'll get the first down on his own. 1st and 10, move the chains inside the Ponca City 30-yard line.
He's on fire.
We'll mark it right outside the 28. Lachlan, empty backfield, back to look. Then decides to run. He's got all day. 20, 15, 10, and then down at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal for the Highlanders. see that here as he just does all of his spin moves and stuff like that. And First Baptist instant replay, back to work. Back to the handoff, just pushing the pile, just trying to not be denied, down to about the 2-yard line. And the Highlander Nation is finally getting up on their feet, applauding. Brings up a 2nd and goal. Defenders changing out. Avon Lachlan. We need to do play call up there for Adam Austin. He doesn't know what the play call is. Looking, throws into J2, and he'll catch. And he will be at the 1. It is a catch, but it's at the 1. So 3rd down and goal, right outside the 1. What do you do here? Yeah, tush push should be good. I don't think we have that, but I think they're doing it right here. They've got it backed up. I'd say Claiborne. Just Claiborne right there. He'll find a way. He'll cross. He'll score. Touchdown! Macarthur!
What a bug!
So back-to-back touchdowns with the onside kick, and now we've got a game set up. 28-35. There's the Big Mac driving out of the end zone. Thank you, Caleb, our videographer that's got that on the spot. We'll come back down for the PAT as the 2-point conversion changed for the traditional 1. Wow, what a change of events.
Yeah, that was a good play.
And now Avon Lachlan's playing a little with a confidence level. Now you want to see if you can get Panka City with a stop. PAT coming up, ball down, kick up, kick on its way, and this kick is good. 35-29. We've got a ball game now.
Here we go.
6:53 left to go in the 3rd. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
All right, so a drive summary. Back to it, Tony. City National Bank, member FDIC. One size does not fit all. Easy online access for both personal and business customers.
7 plays, 54 yards, 1-yard run by Mr. Claiborne.
All right, Claiborne gets in the end zone. And your kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. 2 locations to serve you. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. Ball, he's going to just let that go in because that was a smart move because the ball bounced around. Picked it up like right outside the 6. And then found a way to roll it in the end zone for a touchback, and they'll start at the 20.
All right, defense. Let's make a stop. Let's make up some big plays.
So just like that, it's a 1-score ball game.
Yep.
And that 2-point conversion that was started in the very beginning where the Highlanders went for 2 was a smart call by Coach. It's now 35-29. We got a storyline here with 6:53 left to go here in the 3rd. You just need a good stop.
Yeah, you do.
And if you get a stop, then you can really kind of get them to question a little bit themselves. On the road. Got a man in motion.
Direct snap.
So Wildcat look and stumbles his way up to about the 24-yard line. So it's a gain of about 5. So second, well, let's say maybe 4. So 2nd and 6.
Good job by Sean Hughes for slowing that down. He tripped that man up on that.
And Johnston Burke, and we finally got a defense call from the Macarthur faithful, trying to engage their team. Handoff, off tackle. Just let's get
there you go.
Let's get a wrap up.
That's exactly
there you
what
go.
you need to do.
And then
there you go.
Whistled after the progress, gained maybe 2.
Quentin Mask.
So Quentin Mask and company with a host of Highlanders makes it a 3rd down and about 3.
Great
at
job.
The 6:02 mark.
Good job, D-line, getting penetration. Linebackers, you fill in your gaps like you're supposed to. Now the crowd's getting into it.
Finally.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get a stop here, baby.
Third down. My goodness gracious. And that's what we didn't call for. Everything but just don't watch for the fake. And you give them the 5 yards. A 3rd down and 3, and you give them 5. So it's offsides on the defense. 1st and 10 now for Panka City and the Wildcats. 5:37 here in the 3rd. Got a long way to go in this one.
Yeah.
Both teams putting up some points. Panka City. The dive play right up the middle. Gets up to about the 37-yard line. Clock will roll. That's another thing, too. I said, when you run the clock, you limit, and I think Panka City is understanding the explosiveness of what the Highlanders can do.
Yeah.
So you play keep away. You do the game clock. You take away from the big clock. See, right now they're taking all their time under the 5-minute mark. Limit the possessions is the strategy for Ponca City and the Wildcats. And pick up first downs while you're at it. Little flare out on the corner, and he'll dance his way to get the first down as he goes out of bounds. So you got Cortez Roland Martin. Barton gets the first down as he crosses to midfield, and they got a half a field to work with. First and 10.
Got some subs coming in. Get those guys fresh.
This
Big
has been
Mr.
kind
Jones, number 76.
Kind of a seesaw back and forth.
And number 45's in there, Mr. Pina.
Johnston Burke back to work.
Hand
off, yeah.
There you go.
And then I think we're finally reading that now well.
Who was that?
Don't get him a play, second
Sean Hughes. Great tackle, son.
Hughes comes up to make the stop.
Great job.
Right at the line of scrimmage to make it 2nd down and 10. That's interesting right here when they're getting 3 to 4 and maybe 5 yards at a clip. To make it 2nd down and long makes them, they've not really thrown the ball a lot, but when they have been effective. Johnston Burke, as he he'll shift back over to the top of your screen.
Quarterback keeper.
And he'll run around that corner.
Man,
he just gets that extra push. They got some
big boys on the offensive line.
9-yard carry. Is that going to be enough? It should be enough for no. That's going to be a half a mark out. 3rd down and inches.
Got to watch the ball here.
Yeah, it's 3rd down and 3. No, they called it first down.
Okay.
They moved the chains. Just kind of a little late on the call.
We've got to be able to penetrate.
Oh, the muddle huddle. And they're going to go deep, hard, fast, trying to get a hard count. And then it's going to be a handoff the belly of the beast right up the middle.
Wow.
And I'll tell you what a surge. Just got about 10 yards off that. Ponca City just gouging the Highlanders at the line. Gets another first down pickup. And they go Bam Bam Coleman between him and Cortez Roland Barton. The combination for Ponca City.
And you're right, they're taking the clock.
Oh, yeah, that's a smart move. Wildcats. Top side. Misdirection, but a little handoff sweep motion going to the top side of the screen. Gets run out of bounds at about the 23-yard line.
Austin Adams.
So Adam Austin, AA, gets the stop, run out with a 2nd down and about 3. We'll go quickly from the huddle to the line. Fake handoff, going to roll and going to throw over the top of the edge, and it is caught for a touchdown. goes to Cortez Roland Barton. So they lull you to sleep. They lull you to sleep with the run, and then just right over the top. Touchdown, 6 on the board to make it 41 in the PAT coming up. Now you're just chasing them. You had the momentum, but it really comes down to stops. You have to get a stop. And right now, there has not been much of stopping Panka City. PAT coming up.
Just make everybody understand, the defensive line, the defense is getting pressure on him. He's just, I don't know, we're just not getting there on the coverage.
Making plays. PAT, ball up, through, and good. 42-29 with 3:04 left to go in the third. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, so they answered. They said, okay, you're not going to get the momentum back after the onside, after the touchdown, the 2 scores. 42-29 now, trying to keep with that, and they kind of muddle to the line, and then they'll go back. Our kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, best sweet teas, cherry limeades, great steak fingers. 2 locations, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Northwest Cash Road. Let's go to Wayne's.
Wayne's!
At the 5, to the 10, return to the 20, and that's it. Upended right out the 21-yard line, and that's where the Highlanders will set up shop. But I think we've seen a little bit of confidence from Lachlan in the second half about his throws and his confidence level there. But, man, you're playing catch-up. 42-29. Got some other great games, Carl Albert and Stillwater. Also Elgin and Newcastle on the network. Empty backfield, Lachlan back to look to throw and then run right up the middle to the 30, 25, and gets upended at the 35-yard line. So a gain of a 1st and 10, move the chains. So if you're going to bait all the wide receivers and you leave that wide open space, Lachlan has been taking it. And the Highlanders get a first down. Lachlan, hand clap, quickly. Right up the middle to the 40.
Bus!
The bus takes it up to about the 46. You got a ticket?
Let me give you a ride.
Josiah Thomas doing his stuff between him and Connor Claiborne. That'll be enough for a 1st and 10. Move the chains.
Thomas the train.
I like that. Fake handoff. Back to work, back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Then Lachlan finds J2.
There you go.
For a little quick. That's okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Little check down to about the 42-yard line.
Make
now
them
bring
guess.
up a 2nd down and about 2.
Make them guess.
Oh, it's 2nd and 1. That's okay.
Yeah.
We're close enough. 2:31 to go. Handoff
Look
up
at
the middle.
Look at that.
Makes a
Thomas
man
the train. Thomas the train.
He takes
That's
it
what
down.
I'm talking about, baby.
Talks about the 28.
Thomas the train. He gonna run you over. Choo choo. Here we go, baby. Going for a ride on the Thomas the train.
Load him up. He is definitely taking
Here you go
passengers
again. Look
with
at
him.
him. He said, "Come on, boy. Get on there. Get on the caboose. Come on."
Hey, I'd like it if it's on the caboose. That's the end of the train.
Yeah.
That means he'll be right in the end zone.
Run it, baby. Run it.
2:16 with a pound. And you know these big guys, they're going to get tired in the fourth quarter
Oh,
because
yeah.
you're chasing them. We'll see how conditioned you get here.
Oh, we got water bug in.
So Connor Claiborne comes back. He'll empty. Lachlan back, and he'll go.
Look at that.
Off tackle.
Go, boy.
He'll score.
Go.
Untouched.
Oh, look at that touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. Woo!
Well, we may have bit in the first half about those counters, but, man, they don't have an answer for Avon Lachlan. And Lachlan just makes it look so easy.
Love it.
just all wide open green grass. And your First Baptist East instant replay. And the PAT coming up. Man, our statisticians are going to keep up with all this. 42-35, and the PAT coming up. So they look for the 2, switched over for the 1. Ball down, kick up, kick on its way. This bullet is up and through. 42-36. 154 remain in the third. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, and your drive summary brought to you by City National Bank, offering you easy line access for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Member FDIC. Drive summary, City National Bank.
7 plays, 79 yards, touchdown run by Mr. Lachlan again.
Haven Lachlan, another touchdown for him on the night, and our Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Best Stay Fingers in town, best sweet teas, cherry limeades, number 7 Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Northwest Cache Road. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. Ball teed up, kicked, and then bounced. And there's going to be a mad dash for it.
We got it! We got it! We got it! We got it!
35-yard line.
We got it, baby! We got it! Woo!
Another special teams break.
That's what I'm talking about.
You'll see that on the instant replay. The Highlanders get a chip shot. It just bounces, and then it bounces upward. And then the Highlanders are there. Lickety-split. Claiborne gets another one? Is that Claiborne that got that? Wow. First Baptist East instant replay. And the Highlanders set up shop to shock the Panka City faithful that have made the trip for the Wildcats, and the Highlanders are setting up shop. Haven Lachlan, 1st and 10, right outside the Ponca City 35. Fake handoff. Oh, Roland gets escape from 1. Going to throw on the run into triple coverage. It's caught. Touchdown!
Yes!
Macarthur!
Yes!
A flag on the play, but I think this is going to be pass interference on the defense. We'll see that on instant replay. Let's see the throw. Haven Lachlan, the catch. Yeah, I think he was all over him. We'll see it. First Baptist instant replay. Oh, it's offensive pass interference.
Come on.
All right. And the Boo Birds come out. Yeah, what a play. What a play that's wiped off the board. They threw it. They were both a little bit of chippy down there, but they said enough of the separation, but he never looked back for the ball.
Yeah.
And Haven Lachlan going to have to dial it up again. Fake handoff to Claiborne. Quarterback keep, and he'll get out to about the 25-yard line. They're really keying on 28.
Yep, they are.
And so they all make a dash because Haven Lachlan has not shown it, and now he's running with his feet.
Great job.
And Lachlan picks up another first down. 131 here in the third. I wish this was the fourth. Oh, and we jumped. We went first.
Come on. We're all right.
Yeah, just kind of shake that.
Shake it off. Shake it off. You're all right, baby. Shake it off.
That's a song. Shake it off. Shake it off. Be singing here in the broadcast studio here.
No.
That's not our career.
No.
Just like I have a face for radio, so I also have no singing voice either. All right, 42-36. Got a fun one here. Lachlan handoff to Claiborne. Spin move at the 25-22. I don't know, Tony, do you think that their defensive line is starting to look a little tired?
They are.
I mean, and we got a fourth quarter play yet. They're just spent.
Yeah.
I mean, having to chase Lachlan, having to chase Claiborne, 10 yards. Yeah.
Thomas the train.
Yeah. 2nd down and 6.
that was a good play. He came out
off
outside.
the edge, yeah. No one to get him. He says, I'll stop him.
Yeah.
So Claiborne loses a few. And now it's a 3rd down and 9.
Come on.
56 seconds remain here in the third. Trying to capitalize on the momentum. Empty backfield. Lachlan, he'll run. To the 15, down to the 10. Spin move, still on his feet at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal with 40 seconds left to go. Ready to punch it in. It's all but Avon Lachlan. Lachlan is trying to get the crowd up. He says, let's see. I want to hear some momentum here at Cameron. 35 seconds remain on the big clock. Avon Lachlan. Fake handoff to Claiborne, hits the edge. Avon Lachlan will spin it. Oh, there's a dive mash for it. Well, he say he's down.
He's
down at the 1. His knee is at the 1. He knew he wanted to get the end zone, and he'll pop up for another try. Tried to do it with his legs. Avon Lachlan, he's a little spent.
Yeah.
So he'll try to come over and say, Coach, it's 2-1, and this will be the end of the third quarter. So luckily that took all the time off the clock. We'll come back. We've got the final 12 minutes, unless you talk about OT. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
.4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Well, a fun one here at Cameron Stadium, and now welcome into your fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is brought to you by Comanche Home Center. Comanche Home Center, with over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry, providing building materials to do it right. Carpet One with floor covering products for the individual, builder, or commercial. Number 2, Southwest C Avenue. All right, Highlanders, let's see what you're made of. You've not had your heads down when Panka City was taking it to you. It's a 4-quarter game. It's now 42-36. And Big Mac going to try to dump it in right outside the 1-yard line as Avon Lachlan was not able to get in as he was down at the 1. Oh, guess who we've got? Salazar in at running back. The freshman going to try to tote the rock. Say, you want some? You got some. Touchdown, Macarthur. When I saw who was lined up for this, that is the goal line package. Touchdown, Highlanders. Strike up the Highlander regiment. We're all tied up at 42 with a PAT coming up. Wow. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Now you get them to doubt. Now you get them to start really. And if they're gassed, the only thing is we still got to answer defensively. We still got to. So the important PAT, remember, the Highlanders went for the 2-point conversion on their first score to make it 8. And now that can be the deal if they can get it through the uprights to go up by 1, the first time since it was 8-7. Ball is down, kick up, kick on its way. This kick is good. 43-42, Highlanders by 1, but we've got a long way to go in this one. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home.
Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
The Lawton Athletic Foundation would like to thank the following sponsors that helped us raise $60,000 for Lawton Public Schools and their athletic programs. All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, Drive Summary brought to you by City National Bank. One size does not fit all. Member FDIC. Online access for both personal and business customers. Drive Summary. Oh, you had it. Ball kicked up, and it's going to go in the end zone. Give us your drive summary there, Tony.
6 plays, 35 yards, 2-yard run by Mr. Salazar.
All right, so Salazar punched it in there, and our Wayne's Drive-In Kickoff brought to you by Wayne's with 2 locations to serve you. Number 7 Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Northwest Cash Road. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. I would have never thought with a halftime score that we would be up 43-42. We got a long way to go in this one.
Yeah, we do.
But the thing is, they're going to try to take half the clock off and then try to get a score, because that's their philosophy is ground and pound, keep Macarthur away from having the ball. Can we get a stop? That's the key. Nothing has changed from what they're bringing offensively.
Direct snap.
Wildcat look. The ball comes out, and there is a mad dash for it. The Highlanders got it. Recovered it at the 19-yard line. Yes! Can you believe it? Let's see this here on instant replay. The ball comes out. You called it, Tony. I didn't see it. Then there was a mad dash for it. Oh, it was double A. So Adam Austin comes up with a crucial turnover at the right time, baby. And we are now in the red zone, and it's the Ballard's Garage red zone, family-owned and operated. Give them a call, 699-2400. They will work with your schedule to get you fixed up right. Great auto repair shop catered to your needs. So inside the red zone after the recovery fumble, up by 1, trying to look for some more. The Macarthur Highlander faithful that have stayed with this ball game for 4 quarters, trying to add on. Lachlan, it is a fake handoff, and he gets pushed out of bounds. That should be a flag.
Yeah.
And it does not. Lachlan on the carry gets pushed out of bounds, but they really bit on the fake. Again, they really thought that they're heavily stopping, trying to go and get Josiah Thomas. And a gain about 2. So 2nd down and 8. Lachlan, he just had an outside stretch around the corner. He would have got that 1st down and then some. But now it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 5 or 4. Yeah, 3rd down and 4. Crucial here. This is what you almost like if you had Connor Claiborne in there too. But it's back to Josiah. Hand off to Jaya. And he gets moved down. It's 4th down. Does Coach kick it, or does he try for the field goal? Yes. No. Guess who's coming in? Salazar, the freshman that got the touchdown score. You need 3 yards, though. These are hard yards to get. 4th down, going for it. They tried to make him jump. They did not. Get a new play call from the sideline, and I think they're going to call timeout. They want to talk about it. So that's a good decision by Coach. 4th down, 10:38 left to go. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, decision time for Coach. It's 4th down and 4. They brought Salazar in. They wanted to see what they were going to be lined up in. They tried to hard count them. They did not go. Macarthur called a timeout. Their first of the second half. Salazar will still remain in at running back. He'll be next to Lachlan's right. Need 4 yards. Can you get it? Lachlan trying to go. Throws. Catch. And that is by J2. Right lickety split. Oh, you missed the. Well, we'll get it here because he faked us out, but this got that. Oh, and a great catch by J2. Josh Rushing gets the first down, so the going for it pays off. Lachlan and company right outside the 4. Salazar still a running back. They'll double shift back up. Handoff, fake handoff. No, it is a handoff to Salazar. He'll just bull his way in. Undenied. The freshman scores the touchdown. Touchdown Highlanders. Woo! And the PAT coming up. What a game. What a turnaround of events here in the second half. Highlander Regiment got this crowd on their feet. 49-42, and the PAT coming up. The important draw on this is that one extra point.
Yep.
If they score twice, they'll have to go for 2.
Yep.
If they want a tie.
Great job, offense.
PAT coming up to try to make it 50. Very important. PAT whistled, and this is dead before the kick, so we'll find out what the flag is.
Full start, Macarthur.
Oh, full start, Macarthur. Oh, that. Well, I'll forget all what I said here because then when you don't make it here, and that's all for naught. So 5 yards behind. This is still a good range for him. So just start back up again. Get the PAT. We'll try for the second opportunity. Still got plenty of time in this one. Don't go anywhere if you've been glued to this one. Ball down, kick up, kick on its way. This kick's got the distance. This kick is good. It's now 50-42. 10:28 remain. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Drive home the win now at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings from our inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs. See us today and be a champion with a winning deal for you. Or shop us online at BillingsleyHyundai.com.
All right, so back here at Macarthur, back here at Cameron Stadium, drive summary brought to you by City National Bank, offering you easy online access for both business and personal. One size does not fit all. Member FDIC.
5 yards, 20 yards, 5 plays, 20 yards, 4-yard touchdown run by Mr. Salazar.
All right, so Salazar with his second touchdown. Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Hey, let's go to Wayne's. Ball. Oh, it's poked off at the 10.
Oh, he picked
After
up.
Then to 20, 25, 30. He's got one man to beat. It is Mask. And then a safety with a kicker, and then Mask has to take it. But what a return. And this was because it bounced off the turf. Unexpected. We'll see this here on instant replay, but right here it's bounced off, and then he picked it up, and then there was no one home. Then it's a foot race. Quentin Mask finally chases him down, but the kicker has to come in for a little support, and you know you weren't getting that. But heads up by Quentin Mask, who saves a kickoff return touchdown. What a turn of events this game has brought. We still got 10-17 left to go in this contest, but Panka City is set up nice.
Yep.
Inside Highlander territory, right outside the Highlander 23 on a kick return. Quarterback right up the middle. And he skates down to about the 16-yard line. About a 9-yard carry brings up second down and 1. No, second down and 3, sorry. They marked it differently. 10 minutes left to go here in this contest.
Defensively, we got to do something.
Well, we've had a couple of turnovers.
Yep.
Had a couple of stops, but, and our offense is finally clicking. It's the other thing I told you about the strategy of taking time off the clock. They're letting 10 seconds go down to the play clock, 9:39 in the big clock. Johnston Burke in the shotgun formation looking to pass, going to heave ho. He's got one man wide open. He threw it on the money earlier in the first half for the touchdown, this time incomplete. 3rd down and 3. 4 down territory, I'm sure, for Ponca City. 9:30 remain in this contest.
You think they'll try to run that counter?
Well, that's what's worked. I mean, they only need 3 yards.
Yeah.
They've usually gotten it. They'll do that
until we stop
that pack of a tight package, and then they'll run it right off tackle. He'll get right to the sticks. I think he'll get right where he needs. I think it'll be enough for a first down. We'll see where they mark it.
Hand off to Cortez running Martin.
Haven't moved the chains yet.
No.
Third down.
So 3rd down and 3.
Official timeout.
Officials timeout. I thought it was already 3rd down. I was really kind of strange. So we're not going to keep it here because it's an officials timeout. Oh, it's timeout for a measurement.
Yeah.
They want to measure. First time they've been able to do that, I think, all year. We've never called for a measurement before.
No.
So it's either going to be inches or a first down. What do you say? Your
Inches.
eyes better than mine?
I don't know. We're both up there.
Yeah, we're going to place it. We're going to stretch it. I think they got it. I think they got it by the nose, I think, when they stretch this out. Yeah. No. So it's going to be.
Wait.
Well, he's wanting to see where it's placed.
Yeah.
That's really strange. I mean, you talk about a game of inches. I mean, this is inches. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll stretch it out again, guys. For the second attempt at the stretch, only got it placed. They'll back out. They did call it short. Okay. So 3rd down and inches. 50-42, Highlanders with the lead. They trailed. Oh, it is 4. That's what I thought it was 4th down.
Yeah, here we go.
I know it was
Let's go,
3
defense.
Before. 4th down, going for it. 4th down and 1. Or inches, if you call it. Yeah, I mean, it's just almost kind of a formality. The only thing is, what I would like about this is if they jumped off sides.
Yeah.
Comanche Home Center, 4th quarter. Still got a long way to go in this one. I haven't even had a chance to go look at Carl Albert and Stillwater and Elgin and Newcastle. If any of my Macarthur faithful know who those scores are and have my direct contact, if they could pass that along, I'd appreciate it. Because this has been a fun one.
Yeah, it has.
We're going to go straight to this huddle quick. They did the muddle huddle last time and just did a surge forward with the quarterback. And that's what they did here, and he'll cross. He'll get the first down right outside the 11. Yep. So the formality, just that. Let's punch it out again. Some of us are on our feet here in the broadcast booth. First and goal, right outside the 10-yard line. Johnston Burke will go under center. Handoff, off tackle. He'll cross, he'll score. Touchdown, Panka City. Now, there's plenty of time. I don't think they have to go for 2 here. They can score again if they get the ball. So they'll probably go for the traditional 1 because there's too much at risk.
One thing they do very well is that misdirection.
Yeah, they've handled that well.
Yeah.
We've seen quite a bit. I may stand corrected. I think they're going to try to go for 2. This is risky because I think there's still plenty of time in this ball game. I would say for them, they could kick it and they say, we're going to get the ball back again anyway. But they're going to try to tie it up with a 2-point conversion. This would be a big stop for the Highlanders if they can get it defensively here. Rolling, looking, fade away, and it is easy pitch and catch. Just got lost in the wash.
Yeah.
The 2-point conversion is no longer a factor. It has been nullified. We are all tied up at 50 apiece with 8:51 left to go here in the fourth. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Well, I like when people flip back and forth. Greg Hinton, our producer for Lawton High, who got a bye week, he's been flipping back and forth, and he says 35-17, Elgin leads Newcastle. So that was a 21, it was a lot closer game than the last time at half. But it's our kickoff. It's brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, from burgers to baskets, pizza, salads, steak fingers, best sweet tea and cherry limeades in town. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's.
Wayne's!
So they get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, ties it up at 50 apiece. And this bounces around on the turf. It's picked up shallow at the 25-yard line. Gets a block at the 30 and then gets upended at the 31. Now, the other thing is, I would like to take some time off the clock and then get a score. But, you know, there's so much time. So Kibble gets the return. Another freshman. We brought up the 2 freshmen that have really made an impact in this game. Of course, Kibble had to come in to spell Tate, who went out with an injury. And then Salazar has had 2 touchdowns tonight. The big load package of the freshman. So Lachlan will empty the backfield. He'll go, look to run. Runs past the one defender, 50, 45, 40, foot race at the 30. This is going to be a hog collar down at the 15-yard line. All Avon Lachlan, your senior quarterback, just said, get on my back. You got the train.
Go for a ride.
And I'll take you the rest of the way.
That's right, baby.
Trying to strip the ball, and Avon Lachlan inside the red zone in a Ballard's Garage red zone opportunity. Working with your schedule, call 699-2400. J2 will go up top side of your screen. Lachlan, hand clap. Handoff. Ooh, Claiborne gets hit right there at the 13-yard line. So we're going back to Claiborne. You got Josiah Thomas and you got Salazar. All tied up at 50 apiece. We're at the 8-minute mark in the red zone. Trying to score again is the Highlanders. This is a track meet. This is a basketball score.
Yeah.
Lachlan looks, rolls, throws, gets to the corner. Can he cross? He'll get to the 1-yard line. Now, that was a pitch and catch over to Anderson. Was that Douglas Anderson? Was that 19 or was that 16? 19. That's 19. Yeah, that's Douglas Anderson. All right. Guess who's coming in for his 3rd appearance tonight is Salazar, the goal line specialist of the heavy load package. Handoff Salazar. He'll cross. He'll score. Touchdown, Big Mac.
Man, love it.
Well, you wanted a football game on a Friday night. You got one. And we're not done.
Nope.
56-50 in the PAT coming up. They look for the 2, and now they'll go back for the traditional 1. Highlander Regiment up on their feet playing the fight song. What a second half.
Yeah.
What a maturity of a team playing a 6A school in a non-district game, and they'll have a week off, by the way. Their bye week coming up next week. Ball down, kick up, kick on its way, and this kick is good. 57-50, 7.5 to go in this one. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Are you looking for more than just a job? Paris Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages. The food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today. Drive Summary brought to you by City National Bank, offering you easy online access for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Member FDIC.
3 plays, 69 yards, 1 yard touchdown by Mr. Salazar.
Salazar, 3 touchdowns so far tonight.
Yep. And he's a freshman.
Your Wayne's drive-in kickoff, from burgers to baskets, steak fingers, and more. Hey, let's go to Wayne's. Ball teed up. This is going to be an onside kick that went behind. Oh, my goodness. Just unfortunately, it was a misjudge on the kick. They wanted to try the onside kick. Wow, what a gutsy call there. And now you give them, they missed it up, and now you give them less than a half a field to work with. So, man, that would have, a kick deep would have been my choice. But, you know, hey, you're doing everything you can. Pull out all the stops. You just got to get a stop now.
We have to. Turnover.
The track meet begins. The basketball. Who's got the last bit of fourth quarter energy in him to finish this out? Panka City gets the ball at the 44-yard line after the inerrant special teams kick. Fake toss sweep, off tackle. Gets a couple of, man, he's just taking defenders with him for a first down and more, down to about the 32-yard line.
First down, Wildcats.
Wildcats will get another first down.
We've got to be able to stop this.
I mean, stop the bleeding. Well, I mean, you had it where it was, you know, even fourth down and inches, but, you know, that third down and 3 was good. Like another turnover, because, man, that would be really good for something to happen. Quarterback right up the middle, and will get upended as he gets up to about, or down rather, to the 30-yard line. Clock will roll at the 7-minute mark, and we're looking at a second down and about 6. 2nd and 7 is what they have on the big board. We'll stay with that. Your Comanche Home Center fourth quarter. Glad you could join us on the Oklahoma Sports Network. A lot of great football on the action. Download the app, Apple and Android devices. Also Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Check that out.
Shifting.
That was a direct snap. And the quarterback faked like he got it, and it was a direct Wildcat look, trying to do all the stops they can. It brings up a 3rd down and 4. Need a stop, Tony. Need a stop.
Great play by Mr. Mayberry. Great job. And then Eagles will be able to come up there and finish it.
Highlanders with a 7-point lead, but 6:11 on the clock. Knocking on the door is Ponca City.
Watch the ball.
That's the chant from the inside the stadium. Direct snap, Wildcat. He'll get the first down. I mean, there's just a whole bunch of bodies.
Yeah.
And their offensive line push is just getting 1 or 2 steps where we're not there.
No.
Just because they're pushing us off the line. It's a line of scrimmage in the trenches. We knew that would be the case tonight. Knocking at the door right outside the 22-yard line on our red zone, trying to see if they can tie this one up. Shift over, which we've seen all night.
What's out?
Mad dash with a Kern corner, and then still upended after, I mean, all of that space, and we gets lost in the shuffle, bounces around on the top side of your screen in green grass down to about the 9. Brings up a second down and about 2. 5:17 remaining. Now, when they bleed a lot off the clock, they have all 3 timeouts remaining, though. But, you know, that's where if we score to have the ball last, that could be somewhat in our favor. But let's just try to get a stop here. Going to throw to the corner, and Adam Austin stride for stride in the end zone. That's going to fall incomplete. That's going to bring up third down. Well, they kind of know that by run they're going to get the first down. So, hey, if we can catch you napping and get you in the end zone, we'll take it.
No, on that last play when I got that first down, they got our defensive end. They pushed them out. So,
clock stops with the incomplete pass at 4:55. Third down and 2 to go. Outside the Highlander 14-yard line.
Fullback.
There's a fullback dive. Gets right there close to the sticks again. Don't know if this is fourth down. They don't motion for a first down yet. They'll look. They say first down. Okay. So they won't need to get in the end zone for another first down. They only need to get down to about the 2. So they can milk this out, but clock will continue to roll. Let's punch it out, guys. Let's get another turnover. A little Mac momentum. Dive. Off tackle. Far side. Just gouging. And they run that little toss, fake toss quarterback pitch out is really well.
Tackle by Kimball.
Second down and about 7 with 4:17 remaining in this one. Unless it's
stop.
OT. We'll see.
Make a stop.
Man in motion.
Counter.
Fake the toss and then a counter and at the 2. And I think this will be enough for a first down, though, right? Because remember, they only had to get to about the 2 to make it first and goal. They're going to say a yard shy.
Yeah.
It's going to be third down and 1. Our angle is not really the best angle from up here. We're looking from a side angle anyway. Third down and 1. Bleeding the clock, too, at 30 minutes and 34 seconds. Direct snap, Wildcat look, he'll cross, touchdown. He'll score, touchdown, and the very important PAT comes out.
They might go for 2.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, you're right. On the road, forcing it instead of an overtime. You got 3.5 minutes. We'll see. I think you're right, Tony. They have not left. This would be huge because then that way we could play keep away if we can deny them in the end zone. They're dialing up everything they can. This has been a chess match back and forth. Now they're going to call for a kick. Possibly. No, this is still quarterback in. But they're running out of time. 14 seconds. They'll have to rush it. Lyman's coming up down for the 9 seconds. No, they are going to kick it. Oh, it was rushed, ball down, kick up, kick on its way. And this kick is good. We're all tied up. 57 apiece. Hold on. Don't you go anywhere. We've got an exciting 3.5 to go in this one right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, so answering points with points, both sides. We're all tied up at 57 apiece with 3:24 left to go in this one. Your Wayne's Drive-In Kickoff, 2 locations to serve you, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Northwest Cash Road. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. Ball teed up at the 40-yard line. It's going to be a squib kick, and we'll just down it. Good job.
Good
They
position.
did it to us. We tried to do it to them, but this time the good hands was ready, and now the Highlanders will have the ball at the 45-yard line. We get a flag on the play, and I think this was late. This could be a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct, possibly against the Highlanders, which would kill an exciting special teams position. Dead ball, personal foul against Panka City. And against the offset.
Okay.
That's the best kind. They both were jawing, they both were chirping, and they both got caught. But it didn't hurt Macarthur. All tied up, 57 apiece. 3:22 remain. What an exciting one this one has been. Back and forth. Boy, I'd like to, you can do this too. About an hour afterwards, watch this on archive to catch up with all the drama in this one. Lachlan, handoff. Claiborne just makes a man miss down to the 40-yard line. He'll just get 1st and 10s. We got a tired defense.
Yep.
Set the chains, and then we'll start the clock. 1st and 10 with 3.5 to go. Or 3:15 rather to go.
Great push by offensive line.
Highlander Regiment up with this crowd. Lachlan, hand clap, handoff. Claiborne, his stutter step cost him a yard, but still skates down to about the 35-yard line, and Josiah Thomas will check in for Claiborne.
Thomas the train.
So now we're coming back to alternate. Whitecap moves out of the way. Clock runs at 2:45 and running. We'll kind of slow down a little bit because he wants to chew some clock. I understand that. They have all 3 timeouts. Lachlan, handoff to Josiah. Wow, a shoestring tackle. He was off to get the first down, and now gets a 3rd down and 3 right outside the 33-yard line. This will probably be 4-down territory, but let's just get the first down and not worry about it.
We'll let the quarterback run it.
I like that play. Handoff to Josiah.
Let the train run it.
The train gets past the 30. That's to the sticks. Let's see where they mark it. Should be 1st and 10. Move the chains. No. What did they say? Is it short? Shy.
Wait.
Caleb, our videographer, says short by about an inch, maybe. Do we do a timeout for a measurement? No. 4th down. We'll bring in 21. Bring in Salazar. Salazar's in.
Mr. Slammer.
He'll slam it.
Look at
that. Just pushes and then gets away, scoops out of the 10. The ball gets in the end zone, and it goes in the back of the end zone, I think. That's going to be a touchback. So Ponca City's going to get the ball back. It's going to be it's going to be a touchback because it went out of the end zone. No, it is. They're going to call that a safety. No. Oh. No, they're discussing this. Hang on a second. I think it's a touchback. That's what he said. That's a touchback.
Yeah.
Because the ball was spurted. That's what he said. It spurted out. It went back to the back of the end zone. He did not control it. It's overruled because it went in the back of the end zone. But Salazar got the first down. I know he's a freshman. He was shooting for extra yards. They punch it out, and unfortunately for him, a turnover in the worst time. Well, I mentioned overtime. You're going to see that? Oh, my goodness. We had the ball last. I thought we would win. Back to the 20-yard line. We're still not over. Let's punch it out and get a turnover ourselves.
Yeah, let's create a turnover here. There you go with that counter play.
A counter
again
on the other side to the 20, up and its spin move at the 29-yard line. They have all 3 timeouts remaining.
Yep. And
I've not seen a high school overtime in quite some time, so get ready in case you're ready for that. Unless something happens here in the minute 7 left to go, maybe that's what he's playing for. Oh, and we went early, and they were going to give him a first down. No, they're going to say false start. False start. So it was not on the defense.
Nope.
It is on the offense. So the Wildcats will be moved back 5 yards. A minute 2 remain here in the fourth quarter, all tied up at 57 apiece. The drama continues. Salazar, the young man who scored these touchdowns, gets the first down, gets the ball popped out, rolls in the back of the end zone. Crowd is energized.
What we got here?
Back to
they're throwing a pass.
Going to try to throw this one, and went bad to ugly, and the pressure was on.
Good pressure.
They're trying to do a halfback pass to try to, get everybody off track, but we were on track now for a 3rd down and 6.
Kimball, number 33. Yeah. Kibble
and Bits.
Kibble Bits, there you go.
And he stayed as a freshman, by the way. The exciting thing is these young men will have 4 years here at Macarthur.
Great job, Kibble.
3rd down and 6, 42 seconds left to go. Is Ponca City just playing for overtime? That's the key. Can we get another stop? Handoff coming up to the near side, stiff arm, and he'll rush to the sticks. He'll be shy, and I think they'll be 4th down. And we're going to call timeout, right? We're going to call timeout.
Tell you what, that was a great play by the defensive line.
Macarthur calls a timeout. Timeout sponsor brought to you by Lawton Fraternal Order of Police. Takes great pride in supporting local youth athletic teams. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, we're all tied up at 57 apiece. 35 seconds remain in this one. But it is 4th down and 1 for Panka City. Look for a hard count or going for it. If they don't get it, turnover on downs. If they get it, a fresh set of downs, and they have all 3 timeouts remaining. In the driver's seat, Panka City with the ball after the Salazar getting the first down coverage. Punches it out, rolls in the back of the end zone. And unfortunately, they'll do the straight up the middle, up the gut, and he will get it. They'll stop the clock until they move the chains, and we may be setting up for overtime. No, they're going to call timeout. So Panka City calls a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
All right, back to action here at Cameron Stadium. 32 seconds remaining. Ponca City with the ball, all tied up at 57 apiece. Ponca City has 2 timeouts remaining. Macarthur has 1. Going to fake, going to go right back to pass. Back to work. Got a man open, and he catches that down to about the 43-yard line, and that's in double coverage. And they'll set up. They have to go fast because they'll set the chains. 24 seconds running the clock.
Going for it.
Going to run, pass, and that's just going to be incomplete. That was a little bit too rushed.
Yeah.
They're trying to finish it here in regulation. Down to 17 seconds remaining. How about a fumble, scoop, and score for the Macarthur Highlanders to end it? How about that?
How about that? Or a tip. Tip from a pass.
Well, they do have 2. Yeah, pick 6 would be nice. We've had a fumble. We've had a couple of turnovers. Win, lose, or draw, this is probably one of the best high school football games I've been involved in a long time. Just because of the drama and the fun. And A lot of stuff going back and forth. These kids playing for 4 quarters. In the shotgun formation. 17 seconds remain. Schramback to pass. Looking downfield. Going to throw, and that's going to be inerrant and short and down and out for an incomplete pass. Stops the clock at 12. Third down. They got 2 more times to heave it in the end zone. They could pick up the first down. They got 2 more timeouts. If I was them, just try to get it down to the 30. Call a timeout and then try one if you can, but the clock is a factor now. In the shotgun formation. It's right on the ground. It's down. He's on his knees. It's a fumble ball. It's picked up. He's still mad dash and right at the 50-yard line with 5 seconds down to 4. I don't think anybody will call it. It will be in regulation. It is done. Complete. We're going to OT.
Great pressure defense.
So we're going to take a timeout, and we'll get ready to tee it up. Exciting. It's been a while since I've had an overtime game in high school regulation, but we're doing just that. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
Well, we had a quick game, and for those who are just joining us, welcome into overtime on this one, OT. And we're going to find out what end are we going to defend going in and who's going to get the ball first. What a ball game.
Yeah, great.
Haven Lachlan thanking all the officials. Come over here, and going to toss it in the air. Panka City will get to call it. The visiting team. Since we've not done this in a while, I'm going to give it another coin toss there for Hoppensack, your MAC headquarters. I know that's usually a one-time thing, but we're going in overtime, and Macarthur wants to go over there and that end. So looks like Ponca City will get the ball first, and they'll try to dump it in. What the drama this has been.
Yeah.
And we're not done yet.
No.
And I really thought that we had a chance to finish that out with Salazar getting the first down, a couple of minutes left, just kind of put it away with a touchdown. And unfortunately, the young man had the ball knocked out of his hands as he was fighting for extra yards. Ball went in the back of the end zone for a touchback, so they get the ball back. They weren't able to score. Time runs out. We'll set it up. You got 4 downs. Now it's after the second overtime that they'll make you go for 2 if we go in that far. But so far, and we may even see that, what team has really stopped the other when it got in this territory.
Yeah.
In the 10-yard line, they'll start up 4 plays, 10 yards to try to get pay dirt. Ponca City will start on the first OT opportunity. Handoff, skates right down to about the 3-yard line. Is there a fumble? There's a fumble, and Macarthur has got it, retrieved it. Is that the truth? A fumble at the 3. We could not see it. We're going to try to see it on instant replay, but there's a whole bunch of bodies in there, and just like with Salazar got it coughed up, all Macarthur has to do is score. They could kick a field goal and win it right here. Macarthur, and the first play from overtime, gets a turnover, and the white official is coming out. And now Macarthur has 4 downs to get a score. Do you say Salazar? Salazar. Get you 1, get you 2, get you 10, get you a touchdown, and end it in overtime. So a big break for the Macarthur Highlanders, a turnover at the right time,
I guess who's in there?
And guess who is in there? Salazar with the big heavy package. Hold that ball tight, young man.
Here we go.
Avon Lachlan. We're going to shift over. Maybe it's Lachlan in a run. Handoff to, no, it's Lachlan behind Salazar.
There we go.
And he'll go right behind that bus and get down to about the 4.
Good push by the offensive line.
We are in overtime. Panka City fumbles at the 2 on their first possession of OT. And Macarthur is now right outside, 2nd and goal outside the 4. Lachlan in the shotgun formation. Handoff, Salazar. He lowers his shoulders. Ooh, and they double end him, stuffs him right there. Now remember, an extra point or a field goal will win it. Avon Lachlan wants, he's starting to cramp up a little bit possibly. He's wanted the fans to get into it. It's now 3rd down and 4. Salazar still remains in at running back. And you almost want to see if you could try Claiborne on a down like this. They'll shift over. Fake handoff, Lachlan, and then he gets stripped right outside. Now you just kick it. It's 4th down, and he gets stopped at the 5-yard line. Lachlan is having to, I think he's got a cramp. Got doubled up. I hope that's what it is. Okay, to win it right here, it's on your kicker. So Miguel Martinez, all pink shoes or not, and they're going to call timeout to ice the kicker. So Panka City will keep it here. We'll keep it here and show you the drama that it was 57-all to end regulation. Panka City won the coin toss. Macarthur took the east end of Cameron Stadium, and on the first play, from the handoff, gets down to the 3. It's punched out. Macarthur retains and gets possession. They try a couple of handoffs. Well, it's Salazar and then Avon Lachlan.
Here we go.
And Miguel has a chance to be a hero. Or we go into second overtime. Can he get the win? It's a chip shot for an extra point. But this will be a field goal attempt. 22-yard attempt. Ball down, kick up, kick on its way. And this kick is good.
It's good.
Ball game in overtime.
That's what I'm talking about.
They storm the field. The Highlanders win in OT. That's right. Never quit. Put 3 on the board to make it 60-57. And we are staying home with a win.
Love it.
A win, a
great
non-district win for the ages that they will appreciate for quite some time. They never gave up. We didn't give up. We've got our offensive player of the game, defensive player of the game coming up with our post-game. Congratulations. I told you earlier, win, lose, or draw, this was probably one of the best high school football games I've seen in a long time. 60-57 your final. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
A win for the ages for the Macarthur Highlanders. They win in overtime 60-57. Can you believe it? I mean, this is a score that we did not expect. expect at all.
No.
In this, at the halftime score.
Great win.
Okay, so let's give you a couple of our honorees. We're going to start off with our player of the game. It's brought to you by Taco Mayo. They focus on fresh ingredients and a customizable Fresh Mex style for burritos, nachos, and salads. From their classic menu to their Fresh Mex menu, serving you since 1978, Taco Mayo Me. This is going to be tough.
Yeah.
A player of the game could be spread out so much, but we're going to give it to
Mr. Lachlan.
Avon Lachlan.
Yeah.
I think he grew up in that second half with the maturity level that he needed to do. I know that we had a lot of scorers in that, but our player of the game is Taco Mayo. Also, our defensive player of the game, we'll give that to our Sovereign Bank. Big plays, loud crowds, and a hometown bank that always is on your team. Sovereign Bank, proud to support our community. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, 2 locations in Lawton. Tough defense really took it on the chin today. They did what they needed, a lot of turnovers. You couldn't give it to AA on that one fumble recovery down there, but we just said collectively we're going to give it to the defense because they never let their heads go down. And that last one, the defense won it for them with the stop in overtime. As you see, they go celebrate in that. And just great news for Macarthur.
Yes.
They get the win and they get the bye week.
That's awesome.
And then they're coming back at home for the first time in Macarthur history to play at MacArthur's Field.
We need to give a shout out to the fans.
Oh, yeah, fans stayed in it.
Yeah.
The band really did really well. Player of the game
It was
brought
awesome.
to you by Sovereign Bank. So MacArthur wins in OT 60-57. Hey, don't forget we got our coaches show on Tuesday. We got 2 producers to thank because brothers were helping each other, and one is a good luck charm for the second half. I don't think he's going anywhere.
No.
And then Caleb Sherem, our videographer, and then for Tony Anders, this is Eric Sherem bidding you a pleasant good evening. MacArthur with a big overtime win over Panka City, 60-57 in OT. You've been watching a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network. You have a great and safe weekend.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma